So we're suffering from a SummerSlam hangover. Not the kind from drinking, the kind from having a fantastic time at the deck last night in Westbrook, Connecticut. So we thought we'd take SummerSlam season one step further. Tonight, in two separate calls, we have Marty Jannetty and Al Snow coming to talk to you guys. And we're going to throw a little Do You Know What's Fucked Up at you while we wait for the phone calls. So let's get ready. Take your Pepto-Bismol. Let's shake off the SummerSlam hangover and keep the summer of fun rolling.
Back to the Loki and Jabroni Show, our normal day on Monday. We are down here in the Valhalla Studios. Be bringing you some exciting after effects of our very own look on this SummerSlam festivities. To my left is my partner in crime.
I can't see you because I stared directly into the sun during the eclipse. I'm sorry.
That'll fuck you up every time, dude. And, of course, the man in the box, the one, the only, Mr. Eddie Focus. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good.
I can't see because I stared directly into the sun during the eclipse today.
I hope you learned your lesson.
What a disappointing thing that was. Especially around here.
I don't know. It got dark for a second, and that was it.
Yeah, I
thought it was getting ready to rain. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right, solar eclipse.
I watched a little bit of the coverage as it was traveling through Kentucky and Tennessee, and NASA has a television station, which I didn't know, but they linked through C-SPAN for the day, and they're showing the eclipse.
The best way you could see it, yeah.
I thought it was great in Kentucky. They had college kids out there that were sending up balloons with drones on it and different little meteorological type gimmicks that they could study the effects of the eclipse. And then they switch over to South Carolina, which kind of makes me a little angry because I was born there, spent a little time there, and they were just out there hooting and hollering and not doing anything. Just a bunch of idiots with 3D glasses on going, ooh, we got an eclipse, man.
Well, they actually had the most fairs.
Yeah.
If you really look, every other place had like a little thing going on. Well, Carolina had like 15 different fucking fairs going on, all around the eclipse.
For a friggin' eclipse. I don't get it.
We're going to go right into the, what's on your mind real quick, and then we'll go into some, what's fucked up, and then we'll get our special calls in. And I just got to say, Brock motherfucking Lesnar.
How's your beer taste?
It tastes fucking awesome.
Shut the fuck up. I mean, congratulations.
Can I just, there's a lot of Brock haters out there. And can I just say this? Like, I understand a lot of you are saying that he's a part-time champion, this, that, and the other thing. But let me tell you what, I don't think there's any other champion out there right now that does as many, and let me take your word, gimmick matches as Brock Lesnar does.
Oh, yeah.
From
four-ways,
cage matches, to you fucking name it. They throw him involved in everything. Two things that I think everybody agreed on last night. It should have been Braun Strowman and freaking Brock Lesnar last night, and that's it.
A one-on-one.
The other two had no right being there. Let's be honest. Roman Reigns looked like a freaking a disaster.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the only thing I got to admit was he was wearing the red and black, which obviously his two boys, Dean Ambrose and our very own Seth, I fuck up everybody's body because I can't wrestle worth crap.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear the injury report on Cesaro and Sheamus tomorrow.
Oh, it'll be all over the place. They actually won the tag titles, so it looks like the Shield reunion is in full effect. But let me say this about Brock Lesnar. In today's era, he's a modern-day Hercules. 296 pounds, 6'3", 9% body fat, and can still run the 40 like a wide receiver.
He looks like me.
With a lot more muscle.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
A lot less body fat.
Right. I got 9% body fat just in this arm alone.
I mean, a lot of things. I mean, he's got a freaking...
Hello, Micha.
His freaking fist. Have you guys seen this guy's fist?
Oh, it's a ham hock.
It is. It's a freaking club.
They were saying when he did his first MMA fight, they had to get the gloves specially made because he couldn't fit into any of them.
He's got a fucking club, and that's just it. You talk to any of the people that he's wrestled, man. I mean, he's literally wrestled some of the best of them, and they have nothing.
Yep. And like we said last night, Roman shouldn't have been there. Joe hadn't been properly built to be there. But then again, on the other side, you had Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes.
With the same build-up going against champion Jinder Mahal.
I still didn't like that. I don't know where it came from. I understand they wanted to try to push him. It just kind of seemed like they threw him into a match out of nowhere. I didn't like it.
They jobbed him out.
Especially Shinsuke comes out once again when we called that he was going to be with his violinist there, which was badass. Once again, an incredible entrance, probably the best entrance in the WWE right now.
Second best entrance. Because Finn Balor was there last night.
Well, yeah, the demon entrance did come back last night, and that was cool. That was definitely called out. It's cool. I like how they did it, but like I was telling you last night, I don't like what they're doing with our man Bray Wyatt. I don't like how they're just kind of tossing him around. Right
we talked about it last night, and if you missed us at the deck last night, you missed a hell of a party. Thank you to everybody involved, especially Tim Silvestri and the crew at the deck. With Bray, I like what they're doing. They're not making him unbeatable like The Undertaker was.
Right.
But he's human, but he's building the right guys. He's still keeping that mystique. It was two guys that both had like these supernatural aura gimmicks going on, fighting each other. You can only have one winner. If there was a way for them both to win last night, it would have been great, but there isn't. You gotta pick one, and it had to be
they're
doing Finn right after last year. It had to be
Finn after what they did, right? Exactly.
Well, not so much what they did, but what happened to him, what Seth did. Let's be honest.
They put him up against Seth Rollins, and they knew Seth Rollins
already. The peanut gallery's hot. Ange says Nakamura has the worst entrance ever. She just hates how long it takes in the rigmarole.
Tag can go out there and he does the whole acting thing. I got to give it once again. You know who's getting the fucking shaft lately?
Who?
Rusev. 30 seconds into the match, RKO out of nowhere.
The only thing I can think of is maybe they were running short on time and they had to cut something.
That was great.
Just go out there and RKO the fuck out.
I was talking with my boy in the RKO shirt. Next thing I know, I hear his music again, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I had to watch the replay.
The replay was longer than the match because they had the slow
motion. Yeah, but man, what a fucking! I mean,
blinked and it was over.
Rusev, you suck at taking moves, dude. That looked like a diamond cutter went bad. Like, did you see that move? That was bad, dude. That was bad.
Here you go, guys. We'll put this right here.
The women's championship. Obviously, we had our girl, fucking Sasha Banks, Miss Boss Lady.
This
coming
isn't
in.
going to stay up.
I can work on it.
Go ahead.
Sasha Banks came in. She took the title back
from my girl Alexa.
Yes.
Damn.
Bliss, I gotta tell you, she's fucking.
You see what I'm talking about with his?
It's gonna be one of these fucking things.
Fuck him.
Yeah. It's gonna.
That was my second idea. Go ahead.
All over the place.
Make your point. I got you.
I see what they're going with this. I gotta tell you what. Congratulations, Natalya, for getting her championship back. Finally. That was a travel, huh?
Oh yeah.
That was a road and a half that she was on, man.
It's been like 7 years.
I mean, she said, and I gotta say, man, there you go. Good call.
Thank you.
I gotta say,
I should have been an engineer.
She was sitting back and pretty much letting Tyson Kidd bitch and moan and grovel and cry about how bad his career sucks now. And she literally sat back like a good fucking woman and listened to that. And then when he was finally done and said, "I retire," she came back with the fucking fury and the vengeance.
Yeah.
Like I said last night, her freaking ass was incredible on those fucking, the leather pants. And the funny thing is, Andrew was like, I don't see it. You know how tight those leather pants are? Do you realize how tight those
Any
things
tighter, and you could have told what religion she is, what she ate for breakfast, and who her favorite football team is.
Any tighter, and I wouldn't have been able to breathe.
That's true. But you can't, you cannot, for the life of me, blame Tyson Kidd for getting injured. Once again, another guy that was bitten by that injury bug. And this was a killer. This was the one in the neck where they had to go all the way up. And I've seen a picture of the scar.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty major shit. The same thing that got Dean Malenko.
And real quick, back on my man Brock, because I really do think he.
You're gonna rub this in.
I am. You know how many calories a day this motherfucker absorbs?
Oh, probably 7,000.
7,000 exactly. 7,000 calories a day. Put that in your pipe and really think about that. 7,000 calories a day. Matt, you think you could do 7,000 calories a day? Did you ever see the YouTube video of these two guys that actually tried to eat J.J. Watt's 8,000 calorie diet?
I'd heard about the video. I've never seen it.
My God, dude, they got to lunch and they couldn't do it. They were like, they couldn't do it. We're talking
Hello, Tim Cressy.
Breasts,
Welcome.
Else. Last thing that I think is one of the most impressive things about Brock Lesnar, and I really hope our friend and personal little person Rachel is out here to hear this. His debut into the WWE, he knocked the fuck out of Jeff Hardy.
With that chair.
Knocked him. No, with the power bomb.
Okay, that's
Remember?
right.
Fucking put him down with the power bomb, and Jeff was out.
I also remember
out
he threw
like a light, dude.
He threw a chair shot right around his beginning that bent the chair.
Oh, yeah.
Bent the chair, and I'm sure whoever took the chair shot, I want to say it was one of the Hardy Boys, probably saw stars for a week. That was rough.
Any wrestler,
bro, was swinging like Aaron Judge, man.
If you get in a match with Brock Lesnar, you know it, you feel it, you know at the end of the day that something's going on, man.
I like Randy Orton's mustache. That's pretty cool.
I do too.
That's pretty awesome. He kind of looks like the Vaudevillains and Iron Sheik had a baby.
Of course, everybody doesn't know that he's a smart motherfucker. He actually went to college.
Who is Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. He was one of the highest paid UFC fighters in 2010.
That is correct.
Yep. And last but not least, he is actually reported as benched 700 pounds.
I can believe that.
Benched. Not with his fucking legs, not with his fucking chest and arms, and just benched it. 700 fucking pounds. The dude is a fucking animal.
Eric
dude.
says, imagine if Brock played baseball. Power, I'm sure to be there for days, but
I couldn't.
He wouldn't be very fast on the bases, but I don't think you have to be when you're hitting 500.
He runs like a wide receiver, dude.
I'm just saying, you don't need...
He runs a 40 and I think 7 or 6 something flat, dude.
He wouldn't need speed if you're knocking 550-foot moonshots.
No, you won't have to.
You'd
be like fucking Big Papi all day long and just fucking creep around the bases. That's all you need to do. That's it,
I
man.
agree.
But I got to say, I will for a lot of people, and go ahead and chime in. You guys on Twitter and you guys on Facebook, and Christy Singleton, I'm singling you out. You don't want a part-time champion. Tell me how he's a part-time champion. Tell me how this guy does not electrify. That was the most exciting match of the night.
Hi, Stacey.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That was the best match of the night.
If that wasn't my favorite, that 4-way with Brock Lesnar, it was easily my second favorite, because I did put Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt just a little above it.
It wasn't a great match, though. It was, you know what? It was exciting to see the Demon come out, and it was exciting to see the match, but it really wasn't an exciting match.
Me, and I'm just speaking for me. It had all the things I like. It had the story. It had the psychology. It made you wonder.
Absolutely.
When we saw, Bray Wyatt was setting up for that Sister Abigail move, like, oh shit, here it comes, and how is he going to get away from this one? We got away from it one time, but not the second time, and then when we try this, and when we try that, the false finishes were great. I'll give that 4-way. When Brock Lesnar I can remember I remember from last night, and I remember on the feed, you were Suplex City. He took each one of them. He damn near bent Roman Reigns in half,
dude,
with that German.
Roman fucking
with that German
bounced off the canvas. Dude.
I almost thought he landed him on his head at one point.
And I'll tell you what, I love watching Roman Reigns get abused. I love it, man.
Same.
Because he calls that his yard. That's his yard. And let me say, since he's got that title, he's gotten owned in that yard quite a few times.
Brock Lesnar just took a shit in your yard, Roman. What are you going to do? Na-na.
Everybody did.
I was very...
Samoa Joe fucking took a shit in his yard last night.
I got to say...
fucking Strowman took a fucking shit in his yard last night.
I got to say how disappointed, even though it was a good match, I expected a great match between AJ Styles and Kevin Owens.
I agree. Too much bullshit with, what's his face?
Shane McMahon.
Good thing to bring this up again. Yeah, exactly. Because this is the last match we didn't really get in on. Too much bullshit with Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon getting involved with what he's going on, and then turns around and it's bullshit, man. It's just bullshit. There's just too much crap going on, and they really need to curb this shit. AJ Styles is fucking phenomenal.
He should have that nickname.
He should. If you're listening to me, take that nickname, dude. That AJ, the phenomenal one, it just rolls off the tongue. Dude, he is the franchise of the fucking WWE. He is the new franchise. He is going to bring this franchise forward. He is going to bring the WWE so high that they're not going to know what to fucking do with themselves. Right. But that's just the problem. They're sitting here with fucking Big Show. Big Show again last night with fucking Cass.
Handing it to Cass. That was I liked what they did there, just your basic big man match.
Right.
But Show is not going to have too many more matches in him. It's a good thing for him to move over for Big Cass, who I like. Cass is athletic. Cass is like Brock without the mask.
Right.
He's speedy. He can do things that a big guy shouldn't be able to do.
He reminds me of a good test.
Oh, yeah. And a live one, too.
That's what I'm saying. Like a good test. Like an actual, like maybe if Test had... Remember when Test actually had that one Good Wrestling Day when he impressed everybody?
I think it was
when he was on TNA.
Yeah,
and then they were like the tag team TNA, not TNA.
Test and Albert.
Yeah, exactly. When he was on that tag team, and he had that one day when he just went ape shit, and everybody was like, "Holy crap, this is the test that we thought we were always going to fucking have." And then the next day he sucked balls. So I was like, okay.
A couple years later, he died. He died in a lawn chair.
Yeah, exactly. How do you die in a lawn chair, dude?
He just took too many drugs, passed out. A couple days later, somebody found him.
That's just
bada bing,
dude. That's awesome.
33 years old.
That's fucking awesome.
Way to piss your life away.
Just
kid.
have a fucking margarita. You imagine if you just like
just have a margarita
just fucking flying around your fucking face.
Join the Loki and Jabroni show. Have a couple beers with us. One more mention. If you guys didn't watch the live feed last night, we did crown, and I crown is in big letters. We crowned a new Crown Royal Apple heavyweight champion of the world, which was Crown Royal Apple and cranberry juice.
Yep.
What did they call it? The candy apple?
No, it was it's raspberry or
something like that. I just thought it tasted like a candy apple.
I did too. I thought it tasted exactly like a fucking candy apple.
I now have to push the Crown Royal Apple and ginger aside and now do more of these.
If I had some extra cash, man, I would have totally picked up a bottle of that.
I thought
today.
the Crown Apple and ginger ale tastes like sushi.
I would have been all
sushi.
I don't know where he got the sushi thing from. I thought it was really sweet.
Don't you put ginger on your sushi?
No, I don't eat sushi, so...
Yeah,
I usually do
weird.
wasabi.
Says the guy who doesn't eat lobster and crab.
I love
it's a
lobster.
bug.
It's a crustacean.
It's not underwater fucking bug.
It's not a bug.
It's got the same legs as a bug.
I'm offended.
I'm
offended by that. God. I'm offended by that, and I want to take it down immediately.
Go eat a fucking lobster roll and fucking shut up.
And the food was fantastic.
Get some
last
fucking
night.
fries too. Oh, the wings were amazing.
Didn't get to try the wings, but I had that double-decker burger, a 1-pound hamburger.
I tried the spicy teriyaki wings.
I gotta ask, how was that on the way out?
I haven't been hurt by it yet. So, although I didn't eat lunch, I didn't eat anything after last night until about 2:30, 3 o'clock this afternoon because that burger weighed heavy.
I was the same way. They gave me 8 spicy teriyaki wings, and then they gave me 2 of the Inferno wings because I wanted to try.
Nice.
I wanted to try the hot ones, and those were fucking.
I did the mild buffalo, and I did the garlic parmesan. Both of them were phenomenal.
And Ange keeps talking about those gator wings, and she just chimed in about the gator wings.
It was funny because she was like, "If they're bad, I'm going to give them to you," and I was like, "All right, sweet."
That sounds like the beer.
Never saw any wings.
So I turned around. I'm like, "Hey, did you ever order those wings?" And she was like, "They were delicious." I was like, "What the fuck? You didn't even offer me one."
Like a 6-year-old with a Twix bar, man. She went to town.
She went on that right Twix all day long.
That's right.
Fucking right Twix, baby. All right, so that is your quick little SmackDown run-through. John Cena was the last one. John Cena actually opened the show.
That was surprising against Baron Corbin.
Yeah, exactly. And great match.
Yeah.
Great match. I really like Baron. I really like where he's gotten from and where he's going now.
Oh, yeah.
They still don't know what to do with him, which sucks.
They kind of fucked him last week.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
With that cash in.
And to be honest with you, they kind of fucked him with the John Cena thing. I think they should have pushed him over on John Cena. I think John needs to kind of do his whole Total Bellas show and just fucking bounce out for a little bit.
Get married and beat it.
Yeah, exactly. Get out, dude. We love you, John. We do. We love what you did with the WWE, but it's time to move, buddy.
He's got to do what they did with Hogan. They only really brought him out for the cable shows.
Phase him out.
Big stuff. Not really phase him out.
Kind of like what they're doing with Brock now.
Yeah.
Brock, you could be part-time like a paper. That's okay.
Absolutely, dude. But that's what I'm saying. But if you're part-time and you're doing like lame-ass matches, then you can bitch.
Right, like Hulk Hogan did.
Right, if you're part-time and you're bringing the fucking show, like Brock ate a table, ate a fucking set of chairs, ate some fucking stairs. Brock was eating everything in that fucking thing last night. Strowman threw everything at Brock. He would be on the ground. Strowman beat the hell out of him. Then Strowman would go over and be like, "Oh, let me push these guys around for a little bit. Okay, let me go back to Brock. Beat the bejesus out of Brock some more. Go back to these little guys because they still haven't woken up yet."
How long?
I think Samoa Joe got 3 moves in.
Yeah, he didn't get a lot of offense.
Fucking Roman Reigns did 4 Superman punches to Brock, and then that was it.
I think that's a good way to bring Joe up to that level of. I mean, he's been at that level everywhere he's gone.
Everywhere, dude.
But I don't think people are buying it in the WWE.
It's, you know what the shitty part is he's been. I was feeling what you were saying last night with you wanted him to become a champion because he does deserve it. He's been the big man for so long in so many different leagues. And just to see him, I kind of feel like kind of waste away into obscurity right now. He
was the ugly girl on the wall at the dance. He didn't belong in that match.
Yeah.
Neither did Roman, but again, Roman has a little bit.
Roman's there
right now. He's got a little bit more star power in the WWE.
Exactly.
Not in the wrestling universe, just in WWE.
Right, exactly.
How long before they put the big belt on Strowman? End of the year?
After last night?
Or WrestleMania?
Yeah,
Are they going to wait for the big one? Are you wild about animal crackers?
I'm thinking the end of the year, dude.
That's good shit,
I'm
bro.
thinking fucking November, probably Survivor Series.
Okay.
Do a Survivor Series and give it to them all the way up let them hold it until WrestleMania and have a big fucking WrestleMania match with them.
Yeah.
So let's fly right in there. I hope you guys appreciate the little quick 5-minute, or it was probably about 10-minute throwdown of SmackDown SummerSlam Showdown. We were talking about the tag belts last night. Once again, the fucking
Uso brothers
won, so they won the SmackDown tag belts.
Correct.
So those are the blue
ones,
outside ones, and then the Raw ones were won by Shield.
Yep.
And those are the red.
Or the mini Shield, however you want to.
Yeah, mini Shield. I like that.
I don't like when they go backwards.
Shield.
I don't like when they go backwards.
Energy Shield.
The Shield was good. I caught the tail end of it when you got me back into the product.
Force Shield.
And then they broke up and they all went separate and they did really good except for Seth, who injured everybody.
Yeah.
Now they're inching toward putting them all back together. I don't like it. You can't go backwards. You always go forwards.
You got to try to always go forward. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right, so we're going to start off with our You Know What's Fucked Up thing. Get a couple of these going around, and then we have our very awesome phone calls coming in. Plus, we'll have Matt from Connor Promotions joining us, and we'll give you the interview for Al Snow and Marty Jannetty coming up very soon here. Starting off with You Know What's Fucked Up.
What's fucked up?
You want to take it over there, Ed?
Sure. It's not a bad fucked up, but I think it was a pretty big story. The USS Indianapolis found...
They can find the Indianapolis, but they can't find Malaysia Flight 71 or whatever it was.
For those of you who don't know, that is the ship that brought over parts of the atom bomb that we dropped on Hiroshima, and the ship sank on the way back, I think, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, right.
They have just found it, and they're not disclosing the location because the U.S. Navy is still saying it's their property.
Right. Even though it's not?
It is, but
It's
it is.
No, but it is. But after 10 years, it's not.
Did you renew your registration?
Yeah, exactly. Let's see your title, buddy. Let's see your title, especially if you're going through Connecticut DMV.
Because you know they already cashed the insurance check.
Yeah, exactly.
So
did you pay your taxes on that fucking thing?
Technically, that boat belongs to Amica, right? Or USAA, one of them. But
Exactly.
I don't know. I thought it was. I was looking at pictures of it. I'm like, holy shit! And it was totally kind of like the Titanic. It was totally random when they found it.
Just exactly. It's just, we got to think of it like this. I mean, we don't know how the ocean works. We're still testing. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the different plate tectonics and all the things that make shits, the tides, the underwater. They have fucking underground tides, for fuck's sake, that go the opposite way of everything else.
Right.
So when something like that starts coming down and it hits one of these things, now all of a sudden it's getting blown off like 2-3 miles. So now you think, okay, we're going to follow this where it should be, and it was following this path, but because of these tides, this motherfucker's all the way over here now.
Well, you guys have all done probably at one time in your life where you drop the quarter into the water and you try to get it into the shot glass to win like a free pizza or some shit.
Yeah.
You drop a quarter from up here without water, where does it go? Straight down.
Right.
Much like you were saying with the reversible tides and the undertow and the currents, you drop a quarter into even that still water at the pizza joint, try to win that free pizza. That quarter goes here and over here and all the way over here.
The way the water grabs the different edges, flips it, flips it.
Your own momentum.
They always tell you when you go swimming in the ocean, watch out for the undertow.
Exactly.
Because it'll pull you under.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
So it's not surprising that I know they said they had pinpointed where it's submerged, but then when they look there, it's not there. I don't know how many miles away they found it. Again, they're not disclosing it.
Right.
But yeah, of course you're not going to find it. This isn't, dropping a tennis ball and it bounces right in front of you. This is science at its best. It moved, it pushed, undercurrent took it away. And I'm surprised that they found it. Why can't they find a big-ass fucking airliner with 200 people on it?
I thought they found some parts from it recently, didn't they?
About a year ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, CNN is still running it 24/7.
Yeah. So there's something going on. They'll always have something.
CNN's fake news.
But on a side fucked up that's related, what's with the Navy fucking crashing all their ships lately?
Dude. That's what happens when you get fucking millennials to fucking start. Yeah, exactly.
It's like we got the president like we got the biggest military ever. It's huge. It's amazing. It can't be stopped. They can't fucking drive either.
No.
Like seriously.
Can't park, can't drive, can't not hit things because you're hitting things all over the fucking place.
What was it like?
You're hitting each other, dude.
Right, but what was it like 18 19 years ago when some 4-star general took his buddies out in a submarine and they whacked a ocean liner and killed a bunch of people, and he basically got a slap on the wrist and retired early. He still got his full benefits, even though he took a commissioned ship out, killed some people, and oops, sorry, I'm going to slap you on the wrist.
Yeah,
and,
well, I had a little too much
The
to drink.
fucking Japanese are going to start giving us a bill like, you stop crashing in our water.
we have no more room for your sunken ship. You can't have any.
It's like, who taught you to drive? You say we shitty driver. You very shitty driver.
There goes the trigger right there, man. Wow. Ed, making...
everybody's enjoying my victory beers tonight.
Oh, not me. I'm not touching them.
I am not. I won't lie. I'm not.
You're not enjoying it? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll have more for me.
More for you.
I love it.
I think I still have my other beers I didn't enjoy in there. So
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they're definitely in there.
Plenty of room for victory beers. I will have.
And
none.
don't forget, there's still that champagne beer that's in there for anybody who is feeling froggy. That summer wheat.
That's right.
The Thimble Isle.
I thought you were talking about
the Yingling
Miller High Life.
That's Miller Lite. Miller High Life is in the gold
That's
can.
agua.
Miller High Life is the champagne of beers.
That's what they say.
No, that's Miller. Miller High. Oh,
Miller-
no,
Miller
Miller
High
High
Life.
Life. High Life. Yes, yes.
They did have the regular Miller back on the market for a while in the red can. I remember that.
Yes, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
He's thinking. He's like,
No,
are you going to the Google machine already?
No, I thought Miller Lite was just a light version of the genuine draft.
no. Miller Lite was the light version of Miller in the red and white can.
Yeah, which then they took off the market. Miller High Life was the one. They brought the Miller back.
Right.
And
Well, didn't because they bought Coors, didn't they? And like it's Miller Coors.
Miller Coors.
Yeah,
Company, I think?
yeah.
I don't know. This isn't the beer episode, but yeah.
Well,
Fucking Navy, man.
that wouldn't be the fucking beer anyways. That's that doesn't surprise me in the least. Like I said, especially in today's Navy, if you guys have ever seen, I mean, hell, just go right down to Groton. You can go see some of our finest right now. I mean, just see how they.
I don't want to disparage the entire Navy, but seriously, if you can't drive the fucking boat,
dude, it's
get
not
a new
even
job.
that. Like they're just in general. I mean, some of these fucking guys are just.
And it was the USS John McCain that crashed.
oh
Yeah.
Lord,
So I wonder if it was politically motivated.
Yeah.
possibly.
I'm gonna fucking crash this thing.
Just because it's John McCain.
I'm gonna crash the McCain.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, McCain.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
you.
another side fucked up story. There's lots of military people, specifically the Navy, that don't care for him too much because it was a big rumor that he was a traitor and he did a lot of sketchy things when he was a prisoner for Vietnam, and so there are a lot of people that don't care for him.
you do what
Right.
you have to do to survive when you're a prisoner of war.
Right. Exactly.
You read any book written by a prisoner of war, and they'll tell you you got to go along to get along. You want to see your family again. You want to see your country again. So you go along to get along. It's not like a Rambo movie. You have to do what keeps you alive, and if that's kissing a little Vietnamese ass or whoever's captured you, that's what you do. It's unfortunate, and it
is.
fucking sucks.
Hit the button.
Okay, go ahead. Hold on.
That's fine.
Save the book. Save the book.
Save the book. I'm just wild.
Never mind. The moment's gone now.
Crackers, about what? What's fucked up, man?
I was going to quote Rambo.
Oh, Jesus.
Find him, or I'll find you.
Right. They're out there, and they need you.
You know there's more men out there.
Oh, my God. That was Rambo 2, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Or was it? Yeah. Fuck if I know. Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Yeah.
Was that just, again, let's do a side quick hit. Did they number those movies all sorts of cockeyed? You had First Blood. Then you had Rambo First Blood Part 2. The third one was simply called Rambo 3.
And the last one was just called Rambo.
Rambo. They're like, is Sylvester Stallone drinking on the job?
No.
Or was it Sarkeesian?
I don't know why they did that. Probably had something to do with the fact that the movie was based on a book to begin with.
Yeah.
And
Stallone just ran with it after that.
Probably changing the titles of it limited how much they had to pay the original author, because in the original book, Rambo died.
Really?
In First Blood, yeah.
Never read it.
And Troutman originally kills him.
Wow.
Because he asked him to.
No shit.
He was like, you made this, unmake it, is what he says to him.
Huh. I never knew that. I mean,
You can look up. There was a deleted scene film for it.
No shit.
But they decided to take it out because they saw a franchise opportunity.
Hello, Drew. Hello, Scott. Hello, Will. How is everybody doing? Hi, Mark. You're at work. You guys rock. Keeping you entertained. Glad to help, my man. So some of us got the video, some of us didn't. Do you know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
And I don't know the country, and I'm hoping that the Google machine crowd out there is going to help me out. Donkey sex is real, folks, not just in Tijuana. A video that was sent to us by a listener, Ange, obviously, showed how in some cultures when a young boy turns of sexual age, 13, much like a bar mitzvah, instead of having a party and getting all sorts of gimmicks, treats, and money, he gets to fuck a donkey. Yes, Colombia. Donkey sex is real.
Well, sometimes Kelly is a girl's name.
Interspecies erotica, fucko.
Brings a whole new fucking
cops.
meaning to
Gotta
fucking Shrek and Donkey, huh?
I know, right? 11 years
donkey.
old.
Poor
Look at
donkey.
Yeah.
Who grows up and looks forward to that?
Obviously,
I can't wait till I'm 11. Then I can go out back and
I get to go fuck that donkey.
come on, Tina, you fat lard, eat some ham. That was a llama, though. Sorry.
I'm thinking of
Coral.
I'm thinking of the show that Chris despises, Glow, where she's hanging with the Russian and they go to the bris.
Yeah.
And they're like, they got the kid by arms and legs, like, no, fuck you, it's my body.
Yeah.
Ah! And he's just lying there with ice on his.
I remember watching that with Angela. I'm like, don't they usually do that when the kid is like, I don't know, months old, not when they're 11?
No.
Oh, again, different cultures.
It depends on like whether you're Orthodox or there's like three. It's kind of like Catholic, Protestant. Whatever. There's different levels of Judaism, and it depends on how Orthodox you are.
Okay, I'll buy it.
So
I think it's disgusting, but I'll buy it.
Your ex there, T Swizzle, recently was in the news.
Yeah, she court.
Was in court, and she was actually proven right. This other guy got his pee-pee slapped.
Fucking DJs. I'm telling you, DJs want to touch people and do
right in
their
the butt,
thing.
man. Right in the butt. The problem is now she has no social media.
Really?
Cut everything off.
She's Twitter?
Done. She's done with Twitter. She's done with anything else that she had going on Facebook. Her website.
It's not the first time she's done that, though.
I know. But that's my fucked up thing is, what do you guys think? You think this is it for her? Or you think she'll come back to it? Do you think she's just, this is one of her other ploy things again?
No, I think maybe it's a measure just to, you come back down. You just.
But why would you do it? You know what I'm saying? You're innocent. You proved this guy wrong.
I'm quoting Ed Lover. Come on, son. Come on. Well, here's the thing. Basically, it wasn't like question of innocence. He was like suing her for defamation of character and all that.
Okay, well, you grabbed her ass,
right,
and you did something bad.
You're leaving out the most fucked up part,
which is
like how much she countersued him for.
No, I didn't see the number.
$1.
She countersued him for $1 just to make him hand over $1.
The principle. And I thought that move was cool. She didn't ask for money that she knows she's never going to get. In some of these cases, and you see a lot of these celebrity litigation go $15 million, $25 million. She asked for $1, and she won. It wasn't about money. It was about principle. She wanted to show that this is not right. Boom.
Yeah.
And when I get you, I just want you to hand me one crisp fucking George Washington.
I don't know if you read the transcript of that, but she really handed that guy's attorney his ass.
Yeah, that's why.
I didn't read it.
You should read it.
That's why I think this is crazy that
Taylor
she's
Swift,
fucking doing
but
this.
she handed that it's not really a prosecutor, but the litigator his fucking ass. Like he's like, oh, you don't think maybe his hand lightly brushed against you? Like, no,
I felt 5 fingers.
I don't think his 5 fingers grabbed the round. Nothingness of my ass.
I did read that blurb. That's the only thing I've read from that whole thing is, I don't think those 5 fingers were brushing anything of something along those lines.
Yeah, he's like, he's lost everything, and he's just like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
The client shouldn't have grabbed my ass. I'm not.
Yes.
I didn't ask them to fire him. I just told the truth, and
right, exactly.
And she's walked away with $1.
And already from
not only that, she walked away with $1, and finally after all the bullshit and everything else that she's been called out on and didn't follow through with, she's actually proven to be right this time.
Fuck the dollar. It goes down as a victory.
It does.
For her.
But that's my point.
For women.
Why cut out your media? Why cut out your social media? Why do all that? You were right?
The trolls are vicious,
right.
dude.
We saw that last night. Fuck you, white pigs. That was what was said to us during our live feed. We didn't see it. We were too busy having a great time.
The only thing I saw, which was still up there, was nobody cares about y'all's podcast or y'all's show.
Yeah, well.
Which was
shit happens. Orlando Garcia.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch.
I was going to say, you were watching for quite some time there, buddy. So apparently somebody liked our show a little bit more than he let on to.
3,000 people.
And you're a Cowboys fan, dude.
No,
Damn, fuck. Hey, you know what's fucking great, though? I think Midas might be able to help you because they do suspensions.
Go to Ezekiel Elliott's Midas for the next 6 weeks and get a discount.
At Orlando, hey, you're our first troll.
Yeah, love you, baby.
Love you, baby.
We didn't even have to banhammer you. He's gone.
That's what I'm saying.
We didn't even have to swing the banhammer.
We can blow you up, man. We'll make you famous on the Local Morning Show. You'll be he's our number one fan. Our number one fan, Orlando Garcia.
Bring me the head of Orlando Garcia. Or at least his nuts. We'll put them in a jar. We'll put them up here on the shelf
of gimmicks. 2 little peas. Be fucking
right? Man. We'll put a little star on
fucking trolls in there.
Right back here, right?
Love it.
Just a comment again on the social media aspect. Just look at the wrestler who shall not be named anymore by Chris. There are people who are never going to accept innocent or guilt or whatever. They're always going to stick to,
conspiracy theories.
There are people like the Colorado shooter. They caught him with the guns in his hand, blowing people away. Yeah. There's always going to be that group of people who are like, oh, it's a false flag. It wasn't real. Or he didn't do it. He was controlled. There's always going to be those trolls. So nothing Taylor Swift does is going to be the right thing.
I'm getting sick and tired of that.
I like the fact that she's gone. I like the fact she's gone media blackout. I do. I think just take your time, compose yourself, get your shit back together. This was a lengthy process. You won. Take a breather and then come back. Put out a new record.
Dude, I would be like Ryan Reynolds. I would put on my Deadpool costume and I would fuck the camera band.
Nice.
Like, oh, yeah, you like that? You like that? And I would call his name out and I'd grind into the freaking
Orlando
thing.
Garcia. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Orlando Garcia. Yeah. You say, dos más
Hey,
more?
now.
Yeah.
Fuck you, white pigs. That's all I'm saying. Fuck you, white pigs.
These fucking Puerto Ricans are whiter than fucking white, man. I don't know what the fuck they talk
I don't know.
The only time they ever fucking tan is during the summertime.
I realize
fucking working in my garage.
Oh, Lord.
Trigger!
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Fuck you, Orlando. And not the city either.
No, Orlando Garcia.
All right, so we got time for one more. I'm still getting triggered.
The trigger warning is live. God.
Actually, do you know who's really good at dealing with SJW trolls?
Ben Shapiro.
Besides him, this is his career though. William fucking Shatner.
No shit.
William fucking Shatner deals with.
It.
If you go on his Twitter,
I can see it.
He deals with trolls on a daily basis.
I can see it,
and he's not vulgar or nasty with them, and he just puts them in their place, and it's just it's like, well, God, you're like a has-been actor. I'm just like, you're still watching Star Trek, bro.
That's it. Yeah. I got a job last week that paid me $25,000. What did you do, Burger Boy?
He tries to be, what's his buddy there? Sulu. Sulu tries to be like that with his freaking Twitter account.
Oh, George Takei.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but he gets a little SJW.
Oh, he's bad, dude. I've called him out a few times. I love going on his page. And
I love him, though. I like George
He's cute.
Takei. And
he's cute.
But sometimes
he's cute in a very annoying way. He buys into a lot of the fucking fake news. He really does.
Yeah.
He tries to sit there and say that he does his homework, but then he'll throw something up there and about 2 days later he'll pull it back and be like, I'm sorry, my friend.
I said something that might have been
right. Yeah, I didn't look into it at the first time. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So, we'll do one more real quick. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. We're going to get Al Snow on the phone. We're going to get Matt from Connor Promotions in here at the same time. So Ed, you got another fucked up before we take this break?
Yes. Well, the statue nonsense has been going
on.
Yeah,
yes.
This statue nonsense has been going on. I honestly don't care. I just don't.
Dude, they
I don't care.
The Black Lives Matter movement defaced an Abraham Lincoln statue.
I saw that.
Are you retarded?
I don't.
Are you full on retarded?
I'm not even sure they did it. I don't know.
No, they got videos. They got videos.
The one that got me is a group of them mistakenly vandalized a Joan of Arc.
I saw that.
Joan Van Ark is an actress.
Yes, Joan. Fucking IPAs. A Joan of Arc statue, thinking it was a Confederate monument.
Of course, they think it's a fucking Confederate monument because she was on a fucking horse. He's got to be on. If they're on a horse, it's got to be a Confederate fucking monument, right?
Was she in Colombia fucking the horse?
Probably.
Okay, just checking.
Because Joan of Arc loved fucking livestock. Everybody knew that.
As far as the statue
pigs
thing,
she fucked on a daily basis,
right? As far as the statue thing is concerned, stop. Just fucking stop. Let it go.
I told you the other day, dude. They're talking about fucking changing Yawkey Way because everybody knows that Yawkey was a fucking piece of shit and a fucking racist. Well, no shit. Fucking Walt Disney fucking hated Jews, you fucking stupid son of a bitch. Are you still watching
George Washington owned slaves.
Fucking so did Thomas Jefferson. He fucked them for crying out loud.
One.
So what are we going to take him off the $20 bill now because he banged a fucking slave and he owned him? Come on, people.
That's Andrew Jackson.
That's Andrew Jackson.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, fuck him, too.
Yeah, well, fuck him. There you go. Take a fucking $20.
Seriously, I fucked that guy.
Yeah.
I hate Andrew Jackson.
You know, look, I'm just sick of this shit, dude. I'm sick of this. Yawkey Way is when you are on Fenway.
What's his first name? Ralph Yawkey.
Yeah. When you turn right off the fucking, you get off that fucking T train, and the first thing you see is fucking Yawkey Way with the flags all the way down the thing. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Boston. I'm thinking history. I'm thinking the titles that we fucking have. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not even a fan. And
whether or not Ralphie Boy hated black people or not. I don't give a fuck if
he's dead. Here's what I know as a Yankee fan. You think Yawkey Way, you think two things. History and some of the greatest street food you'll ever eat.
Thank you. It's the same fucking idea with anything that's out there.
It's like Yankee Stadium on 161st. Again, 161st and Yawkey Way don't have the same connotation in your mind unless you're a baseball fan.
Right.
Yawkey Way. They named that street for the man who brought this team to prominence and to excellence.
When it was built in 1912, it was built on a fucking dump. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yep.
It was built in less than a year. The grandstands, the freaking back grandstands weren't even built when they fucking opened that stadium up.
Nope.
Like this thing has been through it. This guy literally carved ways and open ways to get this fucking stadium going, and it's still alive to this day. No, leave Yawkey Way alone. Leave my past and my history alone.
But at what point do we stop?
They're not. They're not because nobody's going to stop them. Everybody's going to keep letting these fucking people do what the fuck they want.
Not far from where we live is the Mark Twain house, right?
Yeah.
Tear it down. It's racist. Mark Twain has a character in his book. Pardon me for using this word.
Blackie
and Nigger Jim was one of the... That's racist. Tear down the Mark Twain house. Burn the books. What's next? You're going to tell us what kind of music
George
we can
Washington
listen to?
slept in that with the Leffingwell Inn. Let's burn that place down too. Fucking George Washington was there.
Yep.
Come on. Let's not stop here.
While you're at it, Chick-fil-A was one of the last ones ever to remove colored bathrooms in the South. Why don't we burn Chick-fil-A to the ground?
Oh, because
why don't we remove that?
A bunch of white fucking people just losing their damn minds. Don't take my Chick-fil-A away.
I'm offended.
Never eaten
I'm offended by your T-shirt. I think it should be removed. That's the culture we live in. I'm offended
by most Southwestern food. I don't think it's really Southwestern food.
I'm going to get a bunch of my friends to stand behind me and go, hey, look, this is racist. We should all get together and change history, change the world. Let's make the world a better place. You're not making the world a better place. No, you're actually making it a really bad socialist society.
You know what? I made a post, and we're gonna cut this right after this, and we're gonna be right back with Al Snow and Matt from Connor Promotions. But I made a post on Facebook, and it was one of my favorite things that was ever written by frickin' Paul Harvey. And it was, if the devil was still around, what would he do? And it was literally him talking about...
You can download the audio of that.
And it is great, dude. It is great, by the way. Or you can go right on my Twitter page. I put it on there, and I also put it on my Facebook page if you guys haven't a chance. Listen to it. Please fucking listen to it. And keep in mind, he wrote this, 4 decades ago?
Paul Harvey said this?
Paul Harvey.
He's the devil. He's racist and offensive. I want him dug up and banned.
you gotta dig him up, definitely. You gotta dig him up. But dude, he got was it Pulitzer Prize for it?
More than
Paul Harvey's gotten a lot of awards. He was like in radio forever.
Yeah, but this one alone, and just like, I mean, if you guys go through the whole thing, and it's all about how he would take the libraries out and how he would tell you that, you know, being a swinger is cool and that
I'm cool with
the Bible isn't around anymore and it's just hoopla. And he would tell everybody, you know, he'd sell them drugs, prescription drugs, and get you addicted to it. And at the end of the thing, he says, and if I was the devil, I would just keep on doing what he was doing. And it's exactly what he's going through, and it's exactly what we're going through right now, people. Open your fucking eyes. Open your fucking eyes. We are not destroying history right now. We are destroying our culture. Mm-hmm. Open your fucking eyes. And we'll be right back with Matt from Carter Promotions and our man, Snowman, Al Snow. Hey, guys. How you doing? Welcome back. And we have the legendary Snowman on the phone right now, Mr. Al Snow. How you doing, man?
Doing great. How are you guys?
We are fantastic.
Great to have you on the phone.
If I were any better, I'd be jealous of myself. That's how awesome I'm doing right
That sounds like a me line right there. That sounds like something I say on a daily basis. That's awesome.
So you're going to be in the area very soon here with an old tag team partner of yours, the New Rockers. How you feeling about that?
Actually, it's great. I love Marty Jannetty. I think I was thrilled and honored to have that I had a partner. And I think that, you know, Marty is one of the true underappreciated, undervalued talents in professional wrestling. And, you know, my time spent with him just taught me that even more. And I love Marty. I think he's an awesome guy, and I can't wait to see him. And, I'd advise everyone out there to come out and hang out with Marty. Trust me.
Absolutely.
Never.
And if you guys can see behind us on the live stream, we have the poster promoting Pistol Pete's this Saturday night, August 26th. The party with Marty Jannetty and Al Snow happening right here in Norwich, Connecticut, our home base. And one question I had for you, and I didn't want to do this in private. I wanted everybody to listen to it. One of my favorite things about you was that you were always, no matter what gimmick you had or saddled with, depending on how you look at Avatar, you always gave 150% in the ring. What was your favorite incarnation of Al Snow, professional wrestler?
Just one. That was funny. That was probably yeah. I wrestle. I love wrestling. I love getting to do what I've got to do for 35 years. And
we could see that.
I've had to get in front of people or 10,000 or 100,000 people. I've loved I can honestly say I've loved every single minute of it. I mean, you know, there are times that are more frustrating than other times or disappointing, but man, I mean, how can you go wrong? It's the most awesome way for a grown adult man to make a living that I can imagine.
Good call. I like how you put,
you know, the persona or the thing that communicated to the audience as to who I was, what I stood for, and they could describe me to their friends and family in a sentence or less. Instead of just being an adept wrestler, they could now turn to their friends and go, hey, you got to watch the show. There's this crazy guy on there. He talks to a head. We never know what he's going to do or what he's going to say or how he's going to act.
Yeah.
He's completely insane.
And going to Al's point, I'm sorry, sir, go ahead.
No, but that's the most important and most valuable thing for a wrestler to learn.
Right.
Ability.
And you were fantastic at it. I remember being at an ECW show. I want to say it was 98. That sounds about the right wheelhouse when you were in ECW, Al, right?
I think so.
And I remember they gave us, as we walked through the door, styrofoam heads. And we were instructed, put these under your seat. And when Al comes out, everybody gets their styrofoam head, and we bob it in the air and whatnot. And at the end of this match, I want to say it was in Philadelphia, everybody threw the styrofoam heads toward the ring. You were just in there enjoying yourself. You had a smile on your face 10 miles wide.
Oh, yeah, it was a blast. Granted, those things actually kind of sting when they hit you.
I can imagine. My mother was a hairdresser. I got knocked around with those quite a bit when I was a kid.
Yeah. People don't really, they go, it's just a styrofoam head. But, man, they kind of sting a little.
I was going to say, yeah, they're pretty solid, man.
You do 35 minutes in the ring with a guy, and then styrofoam heads are pelting you. Yeah.
So one of the biggest things about the Hardcore Championship was the 24-hour rule, and you were right up in there when that was going on. How chaotic was that, and what did you guys go through to really plan for that? I mean, you had to like have something going ahead of plan. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you just got ideas and you suggested them, but a lot of times, because those matches were dictated by the environment, where you were, what you were doing, you waited till you showed up that day and you just kind of got an idea and you went to them and said, hey, what about this? And then they go, oh, yeah, that's crazy enough. And then off you went.
Right.
A lot of, people are surprised, but a lot, or used to be, I don't know so much anymore, but I know that, a lot of 98% of wrestling is living in the moment. It's improv. It's very much an immediate thing.
Right. Tag team champions with Mankind. How was that?
Yeah.
How was that?
Great.
How is it? A lot of people don't realize that you guys were tag team champions. I bring that up all the time.
I forgot.
You see?
Yeah.
See, a lot of people don't realize that. How was it working with him?
Oh, it was awesome. We had we've got a great on-air.
I was going to say, you guys looked awesome out there together. You guys just, like, the crazy was just fantastic. It was the perfect amount of crazy. It was like just watching two friends just hang out and just have a badass time together.
Yeah, we always had fun whenever we did anything together on TV. It was always a good time. And, a lot of people don't realize, I had the hardcore title like 6 or 7 times.
Yep.
I had the European title.
Yep.
I had a run with that, and then the tag team titles. The only thing I didn't have was the Intercontinental or the World title.
Right, exactly.
Right. Now, I want to go back to a point you made about improvisation and working in the moment. I have a 2-part question. Please don't get offended by the first one. Can you regurgitate on command?
Can I regurgitate on command?
Yes.
No, I've tried, and
you may see where this question is going because one of my...
You'd be surprised. I've never really been asked to exhibit that skill very often.
We might ask you Saturday night at Pistol Pete's. Second part of the question, one of my favorite angles of all time was you and the Big Boss Man and Pepper the dog.
Oh, yeah.
If I remember correctly, you're eating the dinner. He says, that's Pepper. That's the dog. And immediately you turned and you regurgitated. So hence the question. I can imagine. But that stuck with me because after that it was the stuffed deer head. What was the name of the deer? I forgot.
Pierre,
thank you.
Pierre the deer, yes.
Yeah. I named it after Pierre Ouellette because Pierre the deer head was also missing an eye.
I was just about to ask you that the deer had one eye.
Yes,
wow.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah. He was also missing an eye.
Oh, my Lord.
I found him in San Diego. They had a big swap meet outside the arena that afternoon. I went walking around and found Pierre. He was like all moldy and flea bitten.
That is insane.
We hit it off. The minute we saw each other, we hit it off. I could never understand him because all he just constantly be like.
One of my favorite things about you was that, again, we talk about the improvisation is I was at November to Remember 97 and I didn't get to see your backstage vignette until I got home, bought the replay, taped it, and I watched it back, and there you are in the back talking to Head. Did you see that? Yeah. We didn't even make the show. You're supposed to be on this. You're supposed to get me bookings, et cetera, so forth. And there's Meanie and all these guys getting dressed. They're pissing themselves laughing. I'm like, this is genius.
Yeah.
This is absolute genius.
Well, none of that was, and none of those were actually, they weren't never planned out. They would just show up and ask me. They go, hey, we want you to, do a vignette with the Head. And I'd be like, oh, okay. And then we'd just try to find a circumstance where everything around me was normal and the only abnormal thing was me having a conversation with the Head. That was it.
So, hardcore matches, what is the worst injury you sustained from one of these?
From hardcore matches, gosh, just wrestling in general, I think probably one of the more interesting, according to the doctor at that time, was I'd been landed on so heavily that when I got home, one day I was sitting on the couch and I leaned to the side and you could hear my heart click against the inside of my rib cage.
Ooh,
what?
So I went to the doctor and they were like, the doctor's like, what's wrong? What's going on? And I said, well, just stand over there. And I just leaned across, leaned over on the table and it just started click, click, click. And he's like, wow, what's that? I go, hell, I don't know. That's what
You're the guy that went to school for 8 years on $350,000 of federally funded student loans that you're paying back at an 18% interest rate to tell me that.
Yeah, tell me. Hello. And he's like, oh, man, you've really given me something interesting to talk about on a golf course. I'm like, well, thank God.
I had this guy come in.
I can pay a premium to you to have something for you to have a conversation on the golf course.
Well, it's always a good thing to have a conversation.
The country club crowd is going to love this conversation.
Oh, they're going to love it in the locker room when I talk about you. A bunch of old men in towels are walking around with their balls hanging to the floor.
That's absolutely the best.
You got a couple more questions. Favorite opponent and least favorite opponent in your entire 35-year career?
Oh, God. Man, that's tough. And guys ask me questions like this all the time, and it's hard because, after 35 years,
yeah, it's a lot.
I mean, quite literally thousands of different guys and different matches. And, that's tough. I mean, that really is. I don't know. I've always enjoyed wrestling me. And sometimes after I get done wrestling, I'll go to a hotel room and wrestle me. I mean,
with or without the internet.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Right?
All right. How about this? What's your favorite match of all time? What was your favorite match to put on of all time?
That he was in?
Yeah.
All right, I'll buy it.
Yeah, that's a tough one too. I mean, God, every one of them, there's always something, that
right. You gotta have one that just like was above everything else.
Well, like the entrance at Asbury Park, New Jersey for ECW.
That was pretty explosive. That was actually pretty damn explosive.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I would say that would rank right up there.
Awesome.
So, do you got any crazy on the road stories for us?
Oh, plenty, but I don't know if I should probably tell them. I mean,
hey, we're
absolutely,
we're rated R, man. You can absolutely tell.
I understand you rated R. I just don't know.
The best thing is we can hear you in our earphones. My 10-year-old is in the room, but she can't hear a thing you're saying.
Exactly. See, that's the best. See, look, we've had Animal on here. We've had Bob Backlund. Bob Backlund had actually a couple interesting stories, and I was surprised.
I was not prepared for that.
Yeah, exactly. He's supposed to be this like whole Boy Scout thing, and he had a couple for us. So
there I was, pounding beer with Kenny Patera. Like, wait a minute, Bob. Oh, he was
Bob's
great.
A great guy. Absolutely.
But Al, if you could picture me and all my life, Bob Backlund was one of my heroes, and there he is. I was at this bar pounding beers with Kenny Patera. What? I'm sorry. Bob Backlund had beer? You're killing me. And again, that's 9-year-old jabroni there saying, okay, my hero drank a beer.
Or going
as I'm drinking a beer right next to him.
Or like going bucket to bucket with Andre the Giant and beer.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Oh yeah, they could put it away, and Patera could too.
Oh yeah, a couple months ago. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
People appreciate just how inhumanly strong Ken Patera was.
I've heard.
He was the first human being to press 500 pounds over his head in the Olympics. And that was at the Olympics. It wasn't just in some back alley gym. I mean, he was in the Olympics.
Yeah.
And when I first met Patera, like in 83 maybe or 82. And I'm not exaggerating. I tell you guys, like, shook his hand, and he was so strong, like you could feel it coming off him like electricity.
Ooh.
I mean, it was freaky. It was just insane.
I shook his hand in an airport when I was 11, and I thought my fingers were crushed. He had a man handshake, and again, I know wrestlers have the light handshake. It's part of your tradition. But when you meet this guy in an airport and he just throws that mitt out there and squeezed my fingers, I'm 11 years old. I thought, that's it. My right hand is useless for the rest of my life.
Yeah, well, and that cuts your sex life right now. So.
Only if I were the drummer from Def Leppard, it would have killed me.
Well, yeah, you'd have been dead.
Exactly. A couple months ago, we had Bruce Pritchard on the phone, and I know you did a lot of work in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. This is kind of a comedic question. Do you have a Jim Cornette impression?
No. Oh, goddamn. Oh, damn. He's a heel.
Motherfucker.
I can't do this. I can't put my voice as high-pitched as his. So. And I love Jimmy. I owe Jimmy the world. I mean, Jimmy's been fantastic.
I listen to Jim's podcast every week, and every time your name comes up, he just says nothing but great things about you. I don't know if you've ever heard it.
No, I haven't. No, but Jimmy is such a, he's a wonderful guy, and he really is. I know, and trust me, I mean, when guys like Jimmy are gone out of the wrestling business, we're all going to regret it.
Oh yeah,
guys like Jimmy and Jamie Dundee, and I mean, they're not comparing the two. They're on two opposite ends of the spectrum, but just Tracy Smothers and I can give you just Marty, Jannetty, and guys like that just, they really, they're just such awesome guys. And because guys, at the end of the day, I don't care what anybody tells you, the sole purpose for being alive, the sole purpose, other than, most people think that the sole purpose for being alive is just to make money and pay bills and then you die. But really, the sole purpose is just to have experiences and moments, to create memories, to tell good stories when you get old. And without guys like Marty and Jimmy and guys like that, you're not going to get those stories.
Right.
Just not.
I told these guys off air when we had Bruce Pritchard on about, I knew that, Bruce had his Jim Cornette impression. And I told Bruce the story. I had dinner with Jim Cornette at a Ring of Honor show in Elizabeth, New Jersey in 2004, and the waitress was pissing him off. And every other word was goddamn. And off the air, I told Conrad about it, his partner, on the phone before we did the interview a day or two before. Goddamn, that waitress couldn't bring me a glass of water to save her life. How's she still employed? I don't understand. And we're at the table. The waitress can hear him. I'm like, she's going to spit in your food all night long.
He does not care.
Nope. I don't care.
Tell her straight to her face.
Bring me my goddamn steak, motherfucker.
Yeah. I think the best one was, it's a little known, story about, it's probably not that little known, but, you got to get Robert Gibson, or Ricky Morton to tell it.
Okay.
Where one day, because he got banned, Cornette had gotten banned from the city of Knoxville. Or you got to get, and the reason he did was because Terry Landell was running opposition, and was running the fairgrounds, and Cornette showed up pulled up. Robert Gibson was sitting there with Ricky Morton and had just bought a brand new Lincoln Town Car, and Jimmy had pulled up and confronting Terry Landell, and he got a bat out of his car and went after Terry, and Terry took the bat away from him, and struggle ensued, and the bat went flying in the air, and it landed right in the trunk lid of Robert Gibson's brand new town car. And then Jimmy ran back to the car to get mace, and then Landell sprayed him in the face with mace. And then he got in the car and tried to run Landell down. As the cops were arriving, he drove over all the chairs and off the sidewalk and onto the street and back to Morristown, Tennessee.
That is hilarious.
When I first started working for Smoky Mountain Wrestling, like when we would run the Knoxville Coliseum, I was always like, why is Jimmy not here? I'd ask Sandy Scott, well, he's banned from the city of Knoxville. Like, what? Why? And then, nobody would ever tell me that. I found out the story, like, after I had left the territory, that it was because he had tried to run over Landell with a car.
Wow. Now, I could see Jim being banned from a Dairy Queen before I saw him being banned from Knoxville, Tennessee.
There's fooling me. Jimmy's awesome.
He was one of my heroes. Another one as a kid, one of my wrestling heroes. He wasn't in the ring, but he was me when I was a kid. Big glasses, the nerdy haircut until I learned how to use a comb. Everything.
Good heat.
Exactly. He was the manager.
Put that heat onto his guys.
He made everybody look better too.
He did, and that was what was important. As adept and as talented as both. Dennis Condrey was amazing. I don't think Dennis Condrey gets nearly the recognition that he should, because he was in all of the incarnations of the Midnight Express. He was in the original one,
right,
which was of him and Norvell Austin and Randy Rose. I think there was an incarnation with him and Phil Hickerson too.
I think so. Way in the beginning.
Another incredibly talented guy, you know, and but I don't think Dennis gets quite the recognition that he should. And you know, and for all their ability in the ring, you know, I don't think I'm talking out of turn, but Bobby Eaton couldn't really, you know, wasn't the master on the mic, and Dennis was okay, and you know, even Randy Rose was all right. Norville Austin did the talking when he was a part of it, but that was why Cornette was so valuable. You know?
But you could even point to Stan Lane at that time, who had a smooth voice, very radio DJ-esque, but in 87, 88, 89, wasn't really that good at, we're coming to Minneapolis to fight the Road Warriors.
Not talking people into the building, no.
Right.
That's the most valuable thing, is being able to get on that mic and communicate who you are, what you stand for, and create a connection that will make the audience want to pay to see you either win or get beat.
Right.
You know, because ultimately, that's what a professional wrestler's job is. It's not to wrestle. It's not to do moves. A professional wrestler's job is to motivate a person to leave their comfortable chair and get out of their house, get in a car, drive to a building, pay to park, pay money to sit in an uncomfortable seat that no one wants to sit in for 2.5 hours around people that no one wants to sit around.
That's true.
Support your local wrestler.
Exactly. 100%.
Please do. Wrestlers, man, I'm telling you, especially these days, independent wrestlers have it even harder and more challenging than they ever have before, because there's so many options for free, you know, just to sit at home and not make any kind of investment other than just turn on your TV or your laptop or your iPad or your phone. And now you've got to try and motivate people somehow, some way, to leave their house and pay to see you do your job. And that's tough. That's really tough.
I can imagine. Well, Matt, do you want to promote the event?
Yeah, good to officially talk to you personally, Al, instead of doing all the texts.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I'm looking forward to working with you this weekend. We got a lot of fun stuff in store.
We got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's funny how Jabroni... Go ahead. Not to cut you off. Go ahead.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get on. It's been a while since I've been over there in the Northeast in general, but especially over in Connecticut and in that area. So I'm looking forward to it.
I have one request. When you come to Pistol Pizza as a young gentleman, I say young because he's younger than I am, being as old as hell. I'm as old as the hills. There's a young gentleman that frequents this establishment that needs a power bomb through the pool table. His name is Scott. If you could just, when I get there, I'll point him out. If you could just power bomb him through the pool table,
Or do that
I would.
headbutt thing. Remember when you used to grab him by
Oh,
the
that with the double arm and the headbutt, the multiple headbutts. I'd pay to watch that.
Oh, sure. That'd be a little easier than trying to power bomb him through a slate pool table. You know, he's more likely to squirt a gerbil out of his ass than me being.
You have no idea. You have no idea how true that is. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's disturbing.
Welcome to our world, sir. Welcome to our world.
Oh, man. So, yeah, back to the thing. No, it's funny what Jabroni was saying about the styrofoam heads. That's one of the items we got, too, for your meet and greets. I got styrofoam heads. We got some of his action figures, his DVDs. A lot of people don't know he was a movie star.
Absolutely.
It was new to my son's attention. That was one of the questions he didn't know. And he's looking forward to working with you, too, Alex. Like I said, that's the reason we do these meet and greets. It's for my boys. That's what it started over, and they've been learning all about you in the past 2-3 weeks.
Awesome. I can't wait to meet them, and I can't wait to see all the fans. I genuinely, I got to be honest, guys. I have so much appreciation for every wrestling fan, and for especially fans that, you know, were fans of mine. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for everyone. And anytime I get a chance to meet with them and interact with them, and, you know, when you show up, I'm not going to just sit there and sign an autograph or, you know, take a picture. You know, we'll have a chat. We'll talk. You know, I can't spend a ton of time if there are a ton of people, but I certainly will, you know, do everything I can to, you know, try and create a moment for both of us.
Oh, yeah, Marty's in the same boat with you. Like, he can't wait to hang out with you and everything else. I'm trying to get a hold of him now, but his cell phone's got bad service. But, yeah, he definitely can't wait to hang out with you. And then, like I said, even when we start off in New York, that's going to be a fun one because it's me and you and, Cowboy Bob Orton, Marty's going to be there with us in Flushing, New York.
What did Al said on the video was his whistle stop tour, much like the Bill Clinton deal in 1992. It sounds like, Al, you're going to have a very full couple days here in the Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's like I said, it's a good opportunity to come over and be in an area that I haven't been in ages. I haven't been there in a long time. So.
Now, for the record, you've never been to Mohegan Sun either, right?
No, I don't think so.
I can't remember. I went to all the shows from the time they opened that arena till 2008 when I kind of fell off the wrestling radar. Can't remember seeing Al Snow at one of those events.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Al, do you drink beer?
I do, yes.
Well, we're going to buy you a beer, and you have an open door right here on the Loki and Jabroni Show anytime you want. Look us up. We would love to have you again to have a real good 90-minute sit-down and talk about your career if you're interested.
I'll be glad to. You guys just let me know when, and we'll work it out.
Excellent. Do you have any more questions there, Loki, sir?
I'll be seeing him.
You'll be seeing him Saturday night.
Weekend, yeah.
I can't wait. I'm getting out of work. I'm changing my clothes. I'm coming right down to the party with Marty Jannetty and Al Snow. Thank you so much, Al, for your time.
Before we cut you off, Al, who you got in the fight of the century on Saturday night? I want to hear your theory. I heard Marty's theory. I'll give you a real quick Marty's theory. Marty called me out of nowhere when I was at work the other day, and he's like, "Hey, bro, what you doing?" I was like, "Nothing, working." He's like, "Oh shit, I forgot you do that." That's exactly what he told me. He's like, I can't wait for this weekend. He's like, "It's gonna be real fun." But who you got? I said, to be honest, I'm pulling for McGregor. Yeah, but what if he fucking hits him one of them kicks? I was like, well, if he hits him one of the kicks, it's going to be, the fight's over.
That's not, you know what, that's not an odd question because obviously because I'm down at your place all the time watching these fights with Blair Tugman and all that. My girlfriend and I love the MMA with Conor McGregor coming from that world. How soon is it before he decides to throw a kick and, oh shit, I'm not supposed to do this?
Then he doesn't get no check though, so I don't think the kicks are going to fly. That's one of the things. But who do you got though, Al? Before we hold you up, then I'll let you go, sir. I don't want to tie you up.
Well, and some people, are going to debate this, but if we're doing business, good business says we put McGregor over.
Right.
If we're going to do ego, then we either have a non-decision or it goes to decision in Mayweather again, and now we pretty much kill off boxing for a while.
Is boxing in its current day a work?
Brother, anything that sells tickets is a work.
All right.
Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. There is no such thing as an actual real sport.
But the
when
boxing...
you have to sell, when you have to market and you have to sell tickets for attendance, and you have to have licensing and merchandise and things like that, it's now a business. It's not a sport anymore.
But
sport's done for pure competition's sake to see who is better person or team or such. These things don't exist anymore because they are now entertainment and they are therefore a business.
Okay, I'll certainly buy into that. I can see it. Even Major League Baseball, National Hockey League, all of that. I understand.
How many billions of dollars a year does the National Football League make?
How many billions of dollars a year does Jabroni spend on Falcons gear? Seriously.
But no, I think boxing is a dying business. As like Joe Rogan said before, they're a dying breed. It takes them 6 months to put two 40-year-old guys in the ring that are going to hug each other the whole time.
But at the same time, you're talking about people being screwed over for year after year after year with these lackluster fights that we are told is going to be the fight of the century. The last good fight I saw was Jeff Horn versus Manny Pacquiao, and Pacquiao got hosed.
Yeah.
I scored that fight from my bed with a notebook, and I knew.
Boxing doesn't have pay-per-views every month. You see, UFC's got one every month. Wrestling's got two. You know what I mean? All those other businesses are thriving. I think boxing is slowly but surely dying.
Right.
Whether it's boxing, wrestling, or MMA, every single one of these things is character-driven.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a marketable character that you can have the audience relate to, then you're just not going to do great business.
Right. You got to have somebody that wants to bring them there and put them in the seats.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
And there's just no interesting people in boxing anymore.
Oh, the producer decides to chime in finally. Thank you, Eddie. You're absolutely right, though.
No,
your point is correct.
I agree with him about the sport. You know how I feel about the NBA. I think the NBA is totally sold out to
criminals in shorts.
Yeah,
That's it. Criminals in shorts, or the Dallas Cowboys, which same. You're not a Cowboys fan, are you, Al?
Nice from Kentucky. He's got to be. Who do you support out there, Al? Or do you not do sports?
Well, I grew up in Ohio, so.
Oh Jesus! Don't tell me you're a Browns fan.
Lima, Ohio.
I grew up in Lima, Ohio, so here was the thing. Where I grew up, you were either a Bengals or a Reds. You were either Browns and Indians, or you were Tigers and Lions, or you were the Bears and either the Cubs or the Sox. So, occasionally there were those that liked Pittsburgh, but pretty much it was it was a very diverse area because we got all those different those teams back when I was a kid. So,
You're avoiding the question, sir.
Yeah,
you're killing me.
I'd say I go. Here's the deal: I go with the Bengals and I go with the Reds.
All right.
Back in the day when I was a kid, was the Big Red Machine, and
can you do the Icky Shuffle?
And then the kids, and the Bengals, they were right down the road in Cincinnati. So.
Okay. Excellent.
Couldn't like Detroit or Chicago because they were out of state.
The only thing good out of Detroit is Ted Nugent. That's it.
Yeah.
Not even.
No, wait.
Well,
See,
Kid Rock and Eminem.
Yeah, that's good too.
Ted Nugent. That's all.
Al, I like your point, man.
Well, thank you so much for your time, sir. We look forward to seeing you Saturday night at Pistol Pete's, August 26th, the party with Marty Jannetty and Al Snow. And again,
looking forward to it.
Open door, man. If you ever have some time, if you got the time, we got the beer. Let's make a podcast out of it.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
All right,
thank you so much.
I'll see you this weekend, sir.
All right, see you. Bye.
Bye. So for the next interview, Matt, you're going to sit in this chair. Don't lean back or don't cough. Don't move. Don't fart. This chair will die.
Okay.
I know. I breathed and the back fell off. But what a great interview with Al Snow. He's coming here. Once again, guys, this Saturday night, August 26th, Pistol Pete's, 29 Stonington Road, Norwich, Connecticut. Come meet Al Snow. Come meet Marty Jannetty. It's going to be a good time.
It'll be fun at Southern Comfort. Girls will be there from 9 to 11.
Ooh, did not know that.
I'll be passing out some free liquor and other free stuff, so you can't beat that.
Nice.
So now, the fight of the century on 100 inch screen.
Nice. And don't forget, Friday night, if you're in the area, Spike TV, if you get it on your TV, sit on your couch. If you're like me and you don't have Spike TV, go down to Pistol Pete's, watch Blair Tugman's fight this Friday night.
I wanted
watch
to go
Blair
so bad.
whip some ass.
He is. I wanted to go so bad, but I got to pick up Al at the airport at 10 o'clock, so there's no way I'm making it.
He asked me, he's like, do you and Mike and the guys want tickets? I'm like, you're in Verona, New York. We have jobs and stuff.
Yeah, we do, but I would have made time for Team Tugman.
It would have been great.
Yeah. Even if I was tired, it wouldn't have mattered. But with Al, there was no way I can make it.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. We had a lot. Again, the summer of fun keeps rolling on, man. We had a great time. Real quick, I want to throw a great shout out. The trivia contest last night was fantastic. And the winner, how old is Matt Jr.?
8 years old.
8 years old. The winner of the trivia contest last night was 8-year-old Matt Jr. Not only did he own everybody at trivia, he was the winner of the one prize I thought nobody would dive into was Win Jabroni's DVD collection. He was so happy. There's no Caitlyn Jenner DVD. That's another podcast that runs on Tuesday nights, and they suck. That's all I'm saying. And they do a Friday night free-for-all from what I hear.
But yeah, his brother ran a close second too.
Yeah, Zach did really good. Eric Mitchell did really good. Most everybody, at least you put in the effort. Thank you for joining. Thank you and your family for being there.
Stacy won some good prizes. She won some tickets to the events. And the Eric kid won someone too to the Summer Showdown.
Yeah, that was badass.
Yep, so they'll be doing some stuff. And Stacy won a meet and greet too with Lex Luger, so she got some good prizes.
Awesome. A lot of people coming down getting my animal crackers right now. So in just a few minutes, we're going to try to get Marty Jannetty on the phone. Have you tracked Marty down?
I'll try on the phone again, but his phone's messed up and he's in Nevada, so I'll definitely try to get a hold of him real quick.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask my partner to come back in. We'll talk amongst ourselves while we get Marty Jannetty situated. Yeah, we can go right back. Hold on. Now I got to do this. You want to be called out? Come over here. What is your major malfunction, young lady? No, you want to be a big shot? Come on over and be a big shot. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Come on over. Here we are. Here comes Mrs. Eddie Focus herself, Emma Burns. You can hit me all you want. He's already given you the Taylor Swift heart thing. Look at the camera and ask, what is so important that you have to be pestering me while I have the headphones and the microphone? What's going on? No, nothing?
Nothing.
Beat it, Yahoo.
Yahoo. Giggle.
You have yeah, you do. That's right. Emma has a YouTube channel. With the thing in the store. Stop. Emma has a YouTube channel. If you want to watch it, what is it called? Owl City. Please go look it up. She could use some viewers, and please, if you support the show, support her. It's a great time. What?
20,000 views.
What?
I only have 20,000 views.
25 views?
20,000.
You have 20,000 views. Get out of my set.
Probably.
We would kill for 20. You know what? Tell your friends to go to www.locanjabarni.com or go to our YouTube page. If you're getting 20,000 views, you should be paying me.
You got a lot of good views from your podcast last night, though.
I know, 3,000 views last night for the SummerSlam thing. That was great. Fantastic. You already talked about how you decided to put this together for your son. You got tired of going to these meet and greets. They were too huge. Thank you for putting this together, and thank you for being a supporter of the show.
Work in progress. Like I said, I got a lot of good people on my team. Strong family support too, and friend support. Like with you guys, like I said, I go to bat for you guys, and you guys get to go to podcasts now at wrestling events. And like I said, the Hammer Tunis from that runs Pioneer Valley Wrestling, like he even wants to do more of a podcast over there, and he likes that. So
we'll bring it on.
Wrestling events in the works, but that's how it basically all started. It was going to meet and greets and waiting in lines, and as much as my daughter likes it too, but not as much as my sons. And then just to see the looks on their face when they get to hang out with WWE superstars for the weekend, it's pretty cool feeling. Excellent.
Well, I'm going to bring Loki back in while we track down Marty Jannetty. Thank you so much, Big Matt from Connor Promotions. Once again, you can see the banner right behind us. This is going on in front of Pistol Pete's this week. August 26th, Pistol Pete's 29 Stonington Road, the party with Marty Jannetty and Al Snow. We just talked to Al Snow. Hopefully very soon we're going to talk to Marty Jannetty. I want to talk to this guy because I know he's got something other than a burp. He's got something on his mind.
I got something on my head.
What do you got on your head?
I got a hat on my head.
Can I tell you?
For those of you guys who don't know what this is, I'm going to have the producer tell you what this symbol means and how important it is to him.
Please do, because that was a great story this week.
And not only that, number two, these two pieces of trash that try to get their little sentence reduced and cut down did not. They're getting the full fuck you in the ass treatment. So I want to say
I still think the sentence is too short, and but I'm not the law.
This is only from what I've been told from I've never met him personally, but I know you, and I know what type of person you are, and you only have good people like that in your lives. So.
Matthew Chu, yeah, he was a great guy. Yep.
I did a lot of reading after you sent that. I did a little internet research, and I read back. I remember the story. I remember reading it. I remember how, not to hijack a phrase, but how fucked up it was. And I went and did a little research. I read a lot of the stories on theday.com and the norwichbulletin.com, our local papers.
Channel 3 ran a few stories.
Yeah, they did.
Too. You can see them on video.
And I was just like, the people that spoke up in these stories about Matthew just spoke so glowingly.
Even recently.
Yeah.
A lot of people had to step up and write dissertations and all that. And I want to thank a lot of people that did that, because it wasn't... You know, a lot of people, they get scared of doing stuff like that, of coming forward and giving the information that they know, but they don't realize how important it is and how important your voice is when you write something like this down. Even if it's just like 3-4 sentences, just you showing the support and you being there is a huge thing. So I wanted to congratulate Matt and his family and you. I mean, you guys have, I know it's I don't know if you're part of the thing, but they have a Facebook page, and they're always on there. They show his art. He was incredible. Like some of the art that he has.
I did look.
I have prints of it. replicas of it made that I framed up and stuff. And he had a bunch of paintings. And oh God, I can't believe it's been 7 years already. 7 years ago, we were selling these reprints. There's a scholarship in his name that people can contribute to. I don't have the information, but it's an art scholarship. And whenever it's funded, they give it to an art student.
Okay,
That's awesome.
Awesome.
That is awesome. So that's why I wanted to steal this and put it on my dome piece.
It is tax deductible.
And you know what? I'm not a big fan of, I am a big fan of tattoos. If anybody who's ever met me, I'm covered in the motherfuckers. But, I'm going to talk to Dave Kovalik. Maybe I can put that symbol, knowing how much it means to you. I've already put the kind of our original logo, which now we've changed it. But it wouldn't be bad to throw that on me.
Amateurs in the beginning doing it,
Amateurs, yeah.
They thought
the business cards were great. The business cards that Angela did were great with
Absolutely.
the microphone, the flaming microphone that I have on my arm.
I loved it.
But Ed, like I said to you a couple weeks ago when we did Ask Us Anything gimmick, you were the guy that I never thought I'd like that I turned out to like. So, maybe as a tribute to you and your friend at some point, I'll talk to Dave and I'll get that thrown on me.
And
the story behind the hat actually is all of my friends got that tattooed somewhere, whether on their arm, some of them in between their fingers or whatever. And they wanted
you're not a tattoo
They wanted
guy.
me to do it, and I said to them, like, I'm not a tattoo person. Matt knows I was not a tattoo person. If I got a tattoo, he wouldn't be happy about it. So I bought the hat.
Okay. And you know what? Again, you've helped us out tremendously, much like, all of our Patreon donors. Go to www.patreon.com/Loki and Jabroni. Donate to the show. One-time investment.
Oh, you don't want to, because we are, don't forget, we're going to try it, I believe, in
Lord.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
We will
Duct
be
tape.
picking 2 lucky Patreon donors to join us here in Valhalla as we put on the big screen Kill Bill. For the first time ever, Jabroni's going to watch Kill Bill, and we're going to do an MST3K style once again because that seemed to be like one of our most downloaded features.
Bill Starkey gets when we did it with Bill Starkey, and I don't know what it is about Bill Starkey. That's some of our highest numbers, but this one,
I'm telling you, I think it's a movie. I think people just like the format of it. I'm looking forward to doing it again. I really am. We're going to have Marty Jannetty calling in about 3 minutes here. So
Matt's working diligently
like I
right
said,
now.
We're just getting ready to put him on there, but I did want to let you guys know we're gonna have our man back for the cheese beer connoisseur.
Jim Lalomere, yeah.
Jim Lalomere will be calling us, all right, and he's gonna be coming back here, working with Angela, making a meat cheese platter, and we're gonna make some awesome tacos because that's what Eric B. Mitchell requested, and I
Bring
said,
it on.
You know what? Bring the belts. Bring the tacos. We're going to have ourselves a great movie.
I had more than
2 Patreon donors, 2 lucky Patreon donors will be brought over here. You get to chill at Valhalla Entertainment Studios. You get to drink the beer. You get to enjoy the tacos. You get to enjoy the meat cheese platter. And you get to sit down and watch Kill Bill right down here and chill with all the people of Loki and Jabroni Show. It's
going to be
fucking
fantastic.
awesome. We're going to take a 30-second break. We're going to get Marty Jannetty on the phone for you guys, and we will be right back. Oh, he's got to charge his phone.
Put it on the charger. Okay.
All right, guys, welcome back, and we have the rocker, the new rocker, the original rocker, every rocker you could think of from the WWE Universe, Mr. Marty Jannetty himself. What's going on, Marty?
MJ in the house.
I understand. I understand you're in Las Vegas right now. You enjoying yourself?
No, I just drove out there about an hour ago. I was probably going too fast. I was on the edge of the eclipse thing. And all the way to Georgia one day.
Throwing out some shout-outs real quick. Hello, Chris. Thank you for joining the live feed. Marty, you're coming to the area, this area that we are home-based in, Norwich, Connecticut.
This Saturday, August 26th, Pistol Pete's Bar and Grill for the party with Marty Jannetty and Al Snow. We are looking forward to it. We're trying to bring as many people as we can to see you. Are you excited?
Who, me? I'm nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah, I got two wifeys going to show up at the same place.
Oh. Did they warn you? Did you at least get a warning?
I'm trying to get a new one. Yeah, I did get a warning. I already know. I asked Pete for give me one section for the one and one section for the other.
All right, so would it be safe to assume we probably need a bouncer for each one of those sections to help you out?
Hold on with that.
Okay. We want to help you out. We want to be there for you. So if getting a couple bouncers for them sections is something we got to do, we'll take care of Mr. MJ. You know we got your back.
We might have to get Tostito from the deck to come down to Pistol
We could probably
Pete's.
get Tostito.
One big, tall blonde with large chest. Put it that way.
I know a few of those.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I like that.
And the other was a sister, and she's about the same build, the same dimensions, and I got no preference as far as preference. What the hell does that mean? But I love them all, big and small. None too big, none too tall.
Oh my Lord! I love the alliteration.
I was gonna say, you've been hanging out with the Nature Boy.
No, I remember. No, those old rocker promos. I remember rock and roll, strut and stroll, love them all, big and small.
Yeah, man. Slam and jam and moving and grooving.
There you go, right there.
Remember the guy that was Cowboy Scott Casey?
Yes, Scott Casey was it world class for a while, WWF for a while?
Yeah. He had a big storyline going out there with Eddie Mansfield, Continental Lover, and I think one of the Von Erichs. I can't remember, but he's a gynecologist. I was just joking around. That was one of his little rhymes. He's a gynecologist, or maybe he just telling us that, but his logo says, No problem's too big or too small. We look into them all.
Oh, wow.
And that's hell for a gynecologist to say.
Wow. Wow.
That's a great selling point. Burger King couldn't have done it better. Have it your way. No, we'll look at them all.
Have
whatever.
the Whopper. The Whopper.
They had the Whopper. That's why they're at the gynecologist now.
So we're getting ready to reunite you and Al Snow. Obviously, the new Rockers.
Wait, time out. The girls listen to this too?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to be disrespectful.
They've listened to us long enough. They know.
I was going to say, trust me, they've heard words come out of us, man.
He mentioned something about beer, so I thought it was guys' night out.
We had a comment from the live stream. Put the X's in a cage match outside of Pistol Pete's, and the winner gets to come back in.
What, say that all again in reverse?
All right. You said there's going to be two ex-wifeys or ex-girlfriends or whatever coming down to the party with Marty and Al Snow on August 26th. Put them in a cage match outside the bar. The winner gets to come back in.
Yeah, I go with that.
All right.
You go with that? All right. We'll get the match set up then. Well, we got a couple people. Maybe we can get a hold of Nate.
Yeah.
That's all it is. If their payoff is just the winner gets to come inside.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, hey, the APA, they did the bar match.
Yeah, they did.
We could do a hardcore bar match.
From the Friendly Tap to Pistol Pete's, we could do that.
Yeah, we got you, man. Don't worry, we got you.
You got to do something for the ones that doesn't win, or they'll blow the place up while we're in there.
Oh, that place is going to explode as soon as everything goes down. Trust me. So,
the wifeys tend to get jealous.
Matt was saying that he talked to you recently about the fight of the century. Why don't you give us your point?
On the the century of what? I'm sorry.
The fight of the century, Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. Who do you got and why?
Well, me being a martial artist and actually box too. I mean, Floyd's got it hands down. But what I think, what I hope don't happen, is there's going to be a lot of pissed off people. If they don't try to work a damn storyline out of it, and what's his name, McGregor gets a little frustrated and gets tagged one time and forgets, and natural reaction goes a kick. Mayweather is disqualified.
We just talked about that with Al just a few minutes ago. As far as Conor McGregor, I'm sorry.
What do you think? Because he's pretty good with that stuff.
He actually was on my side where I said the same thing. Conor McGregor might forget he's in a boxing match and throw an errant kick and get himself in some trouble. But he
gets drilled, because sometimes when you get drilled, this happens in wrestling, even in ours, the show. You bump heads or something goes wrong, you get drilled one time, you go back to what you've done in repetition, habit, what you've done over and over and over and over again, because now you're just acting on autopilot, And McGregor's been trained like, do something, kick, do something. Don't just sit there and throw in the knees or kicks. Or MJ in the house Superman punch.
Right.
Or you might just say, hell with it. Where's Marty's wifeys?
Marty's wifeys are taking the match?
They are spread all over. Where is this fight? This one in the Gardens or this out in Vegas?
Oh, my Lord. I don't know where the fight's being held. I want to say it's MGM Grand.
I think it's MGM Grand, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. But then I think somebody made a joke the other day about the Garden. That's where Garden would be the same.
No. It would, first of all, to even get out of the Garden at that frame, let's say Conor does throw that kick and that place goes ballistic. You don't want, you don't want the Garden to be the place you filter people out. Yeah, MGM would probably be the better.
I'm going to the Google machine right now.
Wouldn't it be funny, though, if maybe he rocks Mayweather and Mayweather goes and drops to a knee and nut shots him and he gets disqualified?
I could see that. See, the thing with Mayweather, I mean, we've all talked about it before, is he's a general of the science.
All right, it's August 26th, 2017, the same night as the party with Marty Jannetty and Al Snow. It's at the T-Mobile Arena in Nevada.
Oh, so it is out there. Okay, yeah.
It is in Nevada.
Yeah, okay. All right, so
you said it right, too. You said it right, Nevada.
Thank you. At my heart, I'm a Southern boy like you. I'm from South Carolina. I know how to say things right.
Wow.
And when I first moved out there, I said it like I always heard it. It was Nevada, and all my friends were like, oh, no, don't say that. And I'm like, okay, it's just Las Vegas, I guess. They're like, no, you got to say Nevada.
Nevada.
The locals getting mad if you say Nevada.
Exactly.
So that was a lesson we learned, and you can get knocked for that one.
Hey, speaking of Nevada, we got we got a football team getting ready to make that transfer.
They're all going to die. They're all going to die.
The Raiders are getting ready to become a local there. So what do you think of that?
Man, I've been bragging on that for like the last year and a half.
We talked about it here.
Now they got that badass quarterback Carr. He's the future right there. So they're going to be good for years and years and years. And I may just be ringside. Well, it won't be ringside. What would it be? Roadside.
Yeah.
Front row. I won't be at a lot of them games.
I have a bad feeling about the Raiders going to Nevada.
Where do you put the stadium? Where's the stadium going to go?
Well, the word
Reno.
It was a pretty good ride to get out to it, and a huge chunk of area. Last I heard, though, I mean, they keep going back and forth. Like, no, we can't do it. Yeah, we will do it. Now the city wants it. No, the city don't want it. Because a lot of it was going to be some kind of taxes raised, all the hotels and shit, near around. To pay for the stadium, because the stadium would be extra ass expensive.
Right.
But I'm assuming all that's been taken care of since they're pretty much saying the Raiders are there.
Right, and they've also got the hockey team coming in, so there's some extra revenue. But me, when we talked about it a year ago, or however long it was, when they'd announced that the Raiders were going to Las Vegas, that's Sin City. No matter how you look at it, no matter how fan-friendly or family-friendly they've made that city, it's still Sin City. My opinion is we're going to start seeing football players in body bags before you know it.
Well, and
I'm kind of confused too. Like, a lot of hockey players are allowed to drown because ice don't stay long in the damn desert.
No, I mean, but again, you have the hockey team in Phoenix, Arizona. They've been champions, and again, that's a controlled environment.
They were champions. I didn't know that they were champions. Well, damn, okay, everything's good then.
Yeah, it was the Phoenix Coyotes were champions at one point.
Yeah.
I'm a big hockey freak, man. If the Bruins, I had to wait forever for the Bruins, so it is what it is. Speaking of championships, I have to ask you. We'll go back to 1990.
Oh, damn.
You and I know. I'm sorry, bro, but you and Shawn Michaels are booked in a match with the Hart Foundation. You go over. You have the championships. The ring ropes broke. I've seen the match. You guys did what you had to do to get through that match. 5 days later, they say, "Yeah, we're taking the belts and putting them back on the Harts."
Well, the ring rope was only broke during the second fall. I mean, the first fall and the third fall, it was fine. It just broke during the second one. And, I mean, the truth of it is we were champions for 3 days.
Right.
We went to, I think, Dallas, Houston, and Corpus Christi to defend the next 3 days, to defend the title. And you heard me say title, the tag team title.
Yes.
Tag team belts is plural, but tag team title is one title.
Right.
Everybody always says, we're going to win their tag team titles. It's
right.
Title.
Now you're going to win the tag team title, good singular
call.
title.
Good call, because you know what? I do that myself, so absolutely good call. I didn't think of that.
Everybody does. Everybody does. I'm sure I did it one time. I don't know how I called it. And I finally went, wait a minute. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think it really, well, we heard different things. We heard it was NBC, because that was for Saturday Night Main Event.
Right.
Yes.
And at one point they did a live one, and then they recorded the second. I think they showed on Saturdays. And they did one live one on a Saturday, and we did a second one that was taped to show for the following. So we were doing every other week. And this one happened to be on the recorded. Otherwise, they couldn't have pulled it like it did with the recorded week. And the first thing that everybody was saying was NBC didn't want to show it because of the broken rope. They said it wasn't good for TV. And the other thing, then the rumor came out that the Anvil had decided to stay. He was leaving. That's why they were losing the belts. But he decided to stay, and so that's why. And the truth of the matter is, it had nothing, I don't think, in my opinion, it had nothing to do with that. There was a little problem on a flight going from Houston to Corpus Christi that Sunday, I think it was. And when I say a little problem, it could have been real bad. It was. We had to go to the ring that night in Corpus Christi, ducking and dodging. If you heard a gunshot, get flat. And George Steele's, please, if you hear a pop, get down flat.
Wow.
Well, something had happened to some guy that was being a real asshole on our flight from Houston to Corpus Christi, and somehow that guy got abused in the worst kind of way.
Wow.
I really can't say much more than that other than somebody shit on him, literally. Shit on him. And he lost it a little bit and went crazy on the plane, and took his shirt off where somebody dropped a turd between the back seat on his back and the seat of the plane the seat he was in. And I guess he went to the bathroom and found it plastered to his shirt.
Wow.
That's nuts.
He got up. I mean, he was drunk and belligerent and obnoxious, and the stewardess were coming and telling him, please, settle down. And he was mainly, pissed off the wrestlers just because he was drunk. Fuck all these wrestlers, man. I don't give a shit about these guys. And nobody was bothering him. Well, we got tired of hearing him, cuss us out. And so, like I said, somebody dropped somebody else's turd on the guy.
Oh.
As you're talking about this, something comes to my mind is
somebody left him a Baby Ruth.
Absolutely. You guys have, I know the wrestlers have their own code of conduct, and if you are out of line. A lot of ribs or a lot of pranks can go on. What was the worst prank or rib that you saw, whether it was disgusting or funny or what have you? I know there's stories about Michael Hayes getting his ponytail chopped off, somebody getting their eyebrow shaved off. What was the worst one you ever saw?
I mean, worst one well, that wasn't a rib though. The one I was just telling you, that was the guy, was being an asshole.
Right.
But I would think that probably one of the worst ones was Sonny, and I love her to death. Sonny was becoming a little prima donna diva.
No.
I've heard this story. I want him to tell it.
So.
I've heard this story. I want him to tell it.
But did you hear what Davey Boy did to her?
Yes, but I want you to tell the listeners, please.
Well, I mean, we used to be what we call the wrestler's diet. You use spaghetti, with no sauce or sauce on the side. You grilled chicken, plain, all this. The wrestler's diet. We're all dieting, doing it right. And I guess she got hers to go and started eating it in front of everybody. And she didn't have the spaghetti sauce on it, so she got to the bottom and started complaining about, well, the spaghetti sauce. Wait, that's not spaghetti. What is it, bro? It was shit. Or somebody, maybe I should have said that, because Baby Boy, let him rest in peace. Or somebody is shit and put a piece of shit underneath her pile of spaghetti.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that might be one of the real ones. I'll tell you another one, though, because she's telling a lot of, like I said, I love her to death.
It's a bit nutty.
Hey, man, remember the Godwins?
Yes.
Yes.
Phineas and Henry.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. They, remember they used to slop people with the bucket of stuff.
The bucket of slop, the slop buckets.
Yeah. Man, they came in the dressing room. She just got a little too big for her pounds. I don't know. She pissed a lot of people off. And Phineas comes in one night and says, "Here's a bucket, guys, right next to the toilet." And sits it in the dressing room in the toilet. And everybody knew what that meant. I mean, it was a line waiting to piss in that bucket. Pissing in the bucket, spitting in it, just throwing everything in the world. Well, we kind of didn't think they would really do it. So when that match went on, everybody was glued to the curtain or to the little closed set TV thing watching. Sure enough, they doused her with it.
Oh, that is fucking foul.
Marty.
You know what? When she came through the curtain after the thing was over, and we were all just holding our hand on our mouth, laughing and just, trying not to laugh when she walked back. First thing she said when she come through the curtain, she says, "That smelled like piss. That's horrible."
Oh, my God. Can I ask you a dumb question? Was that a curtain sellout that night?
What happened?
Was that a curtain sellout that night?
Was it a curtain? Oh, yeah.
If you guys don't know, and if you're not into the vernacular of the wrestling business, the curtains, when all the guys go and they watch what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you go to see a good match, like everybody's going like, "Oh, we got to watch this, we got to learn."
Right.
And sometimes you go to watch a horrible match, like, let's see how bad this is going to be.
So a lot of people.
Sometimes you go for the rib part of it.
Right.
One time we had like a 10, 15, it was like a mini battle royal. There was only like 10 or 15 guys in it. It was, I don't know what reason, 2 or 3 of the first matches, somebody had not showed up. So adjusted it all, and they just threw a little battle royal to make everybody happy. We had this dude named Silo Sam. He was like 7'2".
I remember him.
Yes.
AWA.
Yeah. And he was like a country ass. He wore them overall things, and he was just walking around telling everybody how I'm gonna sit in with your badass. I'm gonna sit in with your badass. I can win this battle royal if I really want to. So Kurt Hennig said, "Watch this."
I love Kurt Hennig.
And he was the best. And they we're watching. It was curtain call, like you said. Everybody's at the curtain and watching, and he had Silo up against the ropes, giving him chops, chopping away. And he turns and walks away, and Silo goes to go after him, but he's stuck. He couldn't get off the ropes. Kurt took a lock and locked him to the top of Me and Sean and a couple of the guys that were real close to come over, and Nasty Boy said, "You sure you're watching? You sure you're watching when we come out?" And what he did, that's all he told us. So we're doing the curtain call, right? And lights went out, come back up, and the guys are all supposed to be all surrounding the ring, bowled up, badass and all that. Remember Scott Norton? Norton was bent over throwing up. Virgil actually did throw up. One of the guys was bent over. And what had happened was, as we found out later, Kurt shit in a bucket and then had it underneath the ring. Right before they got their little, whatever it was, their cue to let them know they were about to come out, he kicked the bucket over.
Oh my God.
So you had all these badasses supposed to be circling the ring. I remember Bischoff went up to Scott and goes, "What the fuck? You're supposed to be fucking going to kill somebody, and you're sitting bent over holding your stomach." Scott said, "Fuck you, somebody shit under the ring."
That is absolutely priceless.
And that was for TV, so somewhere that's out there.
Wow, I'll have to check that one out. We'll have to find that one. So a lot of people obviously know now that not every single one of these matches are televised. You guys have house shows and all these other things going on. Recently, I don't know if you've noticed or if you heard in the news, this little 12-year-old actually went out and slapped, was it Alexis on the ass?
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss on the ass. And now if this is like, say, a 20-year-old that does this, we're talking legal fucking action.
I thought I did do that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Now here's a 12-year-old just smacking her on the ass. It seems like the fans have always tried to get involved at some point or other. In your illustrious career, what is the wildest thing a fan has ever done, and what did you do to subdue it?
One time during the match, we were in, what the hell was it, Des Moines, Iowa. And during our match, when we had a pretty good match going, I think we were working at the time with Buddy Rose and Doug Summers. There was Pretty Boy, Doug Summers, who just passed away. And,
God bless him.
God bless him.
Buddy Rose, who passed away a little while back. And Sherry Martel, who's passed away too, was their manager. But we were having a real good match going. But, a lot of times we're trying to tell a story in there, and if it gets interrupted by a fight in the crowd or something, you got to stop right there and kind of hold it for a minute because it gets all the fans' attention.
Right.
And on this particular one, everybody was running to one side of the ring, and the Buddy kept trying to do funny stuff as he does, keep the attention to everybody because we had built the matchup so far. But nobody was paying attention, so we had to stop. Now, as it turned out, it looked like we thought of fighting because everybody circled around. But I guess a dude in the third row was screaming and hollering at I assume Buddy and Doug because they were the bad guys. But I guess it got to his heart. He had a heart attack and died right there.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah, and so we found out till we got in the back. I think it was Harley Race. The buttons. You guys, your match killed somebody. only he could say that and get away with it on a situation like that.
Right.
We thought he was joking, and he was serious. And it seriously happened. That was probably the most intense thing that ever happened, and all kinds of other shit.
Wow.
Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy.
I asked Al this question, and he didn't give a real great answer. I understand why after a 35-year career, and I know your career is just as long.
Plus, I think he has a point. I think they probably hear this a lot.
They do. But I'm going to ask Marty anyway. Favorite person to work with and least favorite person to work with in the ring?
Well, the favorite was for me, of course, it'd always be Sean because when we worked against each other, I'm losing y'all. I got probably 3 more minutes before his phone goes dead.
Okay.
Don't ever get iPhone 2 when the iPhone 8s are already out.
I have an iPhone 6, I know.
Advice from an awesome gentleman right there, people.
So let me answer it real quick for this thing. That's Sean, of course, we knew each other so well, the matches were just like matches.
They were awesome.
I mean, Kurt Angle, I got to work one time, and it was like, man, it was the best.
I love Kurt Angle.
Especially having never been in a ring with him. You've never seen him in person, before that day. And it was just like the best match. Loved it. Wish we could have done so much more.
Awesome.
Probably the worst, and I love him, but it was a guy who was wrestling at the time as Adam Bomb.
Yes.
And he's a great guy, Brian Clark. He's a great guy, but man, he was 6'6" and muscled up, and crowbars are easier to get to bend. It was like, damn, man. And when he would hit me across the back, like, nothing but a little forearm across the back, but it knocked my damn toenails off.
Wow.
Yeah. He was raising me up, saying, get up, man. I said, give me a minute. I can't.
You just took my back out. Chill, bro.
Right.
Did a breath in since I had left.
Well, Marty, you have an open door. You have an open door. Anytime you want to come back, please.
I was going to say, one of the coolest things that Al Snow said as soon as we started interviewing him was, this is the coolest thing that an adult male can possibly do with his life. Do you agree with him with that?
What, say again?
He said that wrestling is the greatest thing that an adult male can do with his life. Do you agree with that statement?
It's a female too, but yeah. I mean, yeah, I used to always tell this when I do seminars with the new kids. It's like, hey, don't go out there chasing the paper, the money. Don't go after that. You keep chasing the dream that you had, because Sean and I never was looking to get famous. We were never looking to make money. We were looking to go have fun doing what we do. And then afterwards, it was like when we were single. I still have, but Sean's different now. But the after parties and the women, after all the fun in the ring, we had all that. Then you go home, there's a check in your mailbox for doing all that.
Right.
It's like, how the hell can anything be better than that?
Wow.
Very true.
It's a fantastic point.
Why do you still do this after 30 years? Because I'm still single.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you on the 26th at Pistol Pete's.
Absolutely.
We're going to be live there, so you get to hang and chill with us, and, we'll grab some beers. We'll grab some shots.
At least for the first 2 rounds, it's going to be a badass fight.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. You get to hang out with us for the fights. We got the Southern Comfort Girls there. My partner has a very good point. Anytime the open door policy for the Loki and Jabroni show is here. We loved having you on the phone. We would love to have you back if you'd love to have us back.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
All right.
Look forward to it this weekend.
All right. Well,
Keep rocking and rolling, spread this rolling.
As only the rockers can do.
Looking forward to it. We'll see you on Saturday, sir.
All right, brother, man. See y'all.
Thank you, Marty.
All right, bye. All right, you
Take a quick break.
Yep, we'll be out. Thank God.
Are you done?
Oh, no. Welcome back. Fantastic. Al Snow, Marty Jannetty, coming to this area and coming to the Loki and Jabroni show. I want to thank Big Matt from Connor Promotions for making this happen. Did you have fun?
I had a great time today.
I had too much fun.
The plate of spaghetti with some shit in the bottom, man. See, this is the reason why we ask them these questions, because that there's some crazy ass stories.
Oh, of course.
The Kurt Hennig with the shit underneath the fucking. Could you just? I mean, I just want you guys to think about this. Have you ever worked in a hot ass factory or a hot environment, a chicken farm
distribution
or something
center,
like
yeah.
that? There you go. You already know it's like, say when it's like 90 degrees out there, when you're in there, it's like 120. Then you take the heat from just having bodies and just the lights around. Now it's like 130. Now put yourself underneath the ring at like 140, 145 degrees. And now you got Kurt Hennig with a bucket of shit. And right before you guys are supposed to get out there and be all tough and flexing your muscles, he kicks this fucking bucket of shit over, and you're like,
Yeah.
That is these are the classic stories that I absolutely love hearing about wrestling. Because just like Marty said, he's like, you go out, you have a great match, then you have the after party with all these fucking girls, and then everything's all said and done, and you go home and you have a paycheck.
Oh, yeah. All you had to do was go out and have fun with your buddies. Your buddies, really. You're on the road, and I know Marty didn't mention it, but I know Sean did in his DVD. It's like your road wife. Yeah. Triple H called Sean his road wife. Sean called Triple H and Marty his road wife.
Yeah.
You're on the road with these guys. You see them more than your actual families, and they have to do something to make each other smile, make each other laugh. The newer generation, I say newer from, say, 87 till now, they have to do something to break up the monotony. Because back then, and I know we asked Bob about ribs.
Now all they do is just take turns on a page.
Right. Well,
not anymore.
No, not anymore. But, we asked Bob about ribs, and he's like, well, there was only a few ribbers, and that was Mr. Fuji and this one and that one. But now you have, like, Kurt Hennig was a world-class ribber. Brian Pillman, God rest his soul, one of my favorites, world-class ribber. Yeah. William Regal, if you can believe it or not, was a world-class ribber. Ribs still rule. Go to brucepritchard.com. Order that shirt. I want to give a shameless plug because
Owen Hart.
Rest
his soul. One of the greatest.
One of my favorite.
One of the greatest
ribbers of all time.
I mean, and just the practical jokes this motherfucker would do on these people. Like, I mean, people didn't. He was so bad, people wouldn't go to cookouts to his house no more because they knew
because they were afraid
he was going to be fucked with.
Before I get into the top 10, real quick, there was a story that Harley Race told. Legend in this business, 8-time world champion Harley Race. He throws a cookout every time the WWE or WWF at the time comes to Kansas City. He lives in the area, and Owen Hart took. It wasn't ghost pepper at the time. I don't know what the hottest pepper was, but
added to his chili.
His wife, BJ, was known for her chili all around the Kansas City area.
And they loved it. They went
fucking far and wide. The wrestlers were like, "Oh, we're going to Kansas City. We're going to get some of BJ Race's chili."
Hell yeah!
And Owen Hart decided to take the hottest hot sauce at the time and just empty it, 3, 4, 5 little shakes, and you're burning your mouth. Owen dumped it into the chili, and people were losing their minds. He tells another story, Harley Race, of Owen taking mustard and lighter fluid, which when you combine them will burn your clothes, and he would put it in the crotch of somebody's singlet. So when they go out there and they're doing their match, they now have this mustard. Oh my God!
And now you're dancing around the ring with your fucking sack on fire.
Bro, let me say this. First of all, travesty that Owen Hart's not in the Hall of Fame by now. Second,
when we have a person like Coco Beware in the fucking Hall of Fame, when we have a person
the Bushwhackers,
like Beth Phoenix in the fucking Hall of Fame, no. Owen Hart needs to be in the Hall of Fame, and you need to fix that shit right now.
And if we could start our own Hall of Fame for ribbers, and they're both passed, I would love to have them as guests if they hadn't passed.
I love
Owen Hart and Kurt Hennig. One of my favorites.
Was absolute my favorite wrestler of all time. Man. Mr. Perfect, his persona was...
Even before he was Mr. Perfect, I loved Kurt Hennig.
Just
AWA champion.
Just great, man. Come on, the Perfect Plex, man, the towel, the behind the back, spitting the gum out at the fucking fans, dude. He's
fantastic.
He was just great. So what do we got for your top 10, man?
Well, I'm going to ask Eddie to roll that beautiful bean footage. That once.
Pantene.
You know what I find funny?
Is
week in, week out, we do these shows and we play this top 10 music.
Yeah.
And YouTube flips out about animal crackers.
Right? Oh my freaking God. Nobody from the Europe camp gives us any shit.
Because Europe's like, finally, somebody actually is playing our music again.
Besides Geico.
One of the comments from the Peanut Galleries from Anjan says, "Hey now, the Bushwhackers were awesome." I'm going to let you handle that before I get into the top 10 because the Bush. Let me read it verbatim. "Hey now, Bushwhackers are awesome."
Hey now, the only bushwhacker that is awesome is when you trim that bush downstairs to get ready for the whacking. That is the only bushwhacker that is worth a damn. You got me?
The Bushwhackers in the WWE or WWF
No,
or
I just answered that question.
We're a fucking joke.
No. The only Bushwhacker that matters is what I just explained to you. That is it. That is all.
We have recently talked about what happened. Matt's doing a Jerry's. What happened? I will not be there. I have no. He says Bushwhacker Luke is coming. I have no interest. No, because I'll get into a fight. I will not be in the same room with Bushwhacker Luke or Bushwhacker Butch. I'll go back. This is how old I am. I will go back to Jonathan Boyd. I will not be in the room with any Bushwhacker ever in the history of ever.
He likes Bushwhacker Luke as much as he likes Luke Bryan.
Exactly. I like Bushwhackers as much as I like Kanye West. Done.
So what do we got?
Well, we talked about the statues earlier. How many more times are the millennials going to just get together in a group and take shit away from us?
Yeah.
Because they think, oh my God, Robert E. Lee, he's so terrible. Somebody sent me a link. Dan Williamson, former guest here.
Robert E. Lee used to make some really good chicken.
I think you're thinking
fried
wrong,
chicken.
Robert
No, look that shit up. Look it up.
Anyhow, he sent me the cessation document about why the South wanted to secede from the North and start their own nation.
Yep.
And all I heard was slavery. If you read this document, which was truncated, the document he read was truncated. I'm not pissing on Dan at all. Dan's a very intelligent guy. It came down to all they saw was slavery. But if you read the document, you would see that the misappropriation of funds to the South and North and all this bullshit. These are the top 10 things that millennials, crybabies, and other numbnuts will try to take from us because it offends them.
Okay.
Let's start at number 10. Pizza. The Italians run the mafia. The Greeks run the mafia. That's offensive. Take pizza away.
Bullshit. I like
No. You can't say that because now you're racist, a hater, and all that bullshit. Number 9. White chocolate.
What?
You can't say white chocolate. Nope. Because if you say take away white chocolate because chocolate is dark and all this other rigmarole bullshit, white chocolate has to go. It has to go.
So does sexual chocolate then. Fuck y'all.
Mark Henry. Thank God. Love Mark Henry. Number 8, music has to go because if metal offends you, it's got to go. If rap offends you, it's got to go. If country offends you, it's got to go. You know what offends me?
Left.
You know what offends me? Elevator music. It's got to go. But you don't hear me fucking out on the street with a picket sign saying, elevator music has to go. Just stop. Number 7, Mark Twain books have to go. He used the word nigger, unfortunately. I hate to say that word. I
Actually,
loathe.
used it twice. I think you liked it.
I loathe that word.
I think you enjoyed it.
But I'm using it as a point. If you're going to take something away, if you're going to call racism on certain things, you need to burn down Mark Twain's house. You need to take down the statue. You need to ban all of Mark Twain's books because he used that particular word. That's it. Number 6, colors. Colors offend me. I don't know. That yellow on your shirt offends me. We're going to have to take it away. I hate to tell you this, but, you know.
That loser red color on your hat offends me.
I was about to say black and red offends me.
Why don't you remember that the Patriots blew a perfect season against the Giants, you cocksucker. I've been waiting to fire that gun, you dirty bastard.
18-1.
18-1, dirty prick.
We were robbed.
Number 5, scented laundry soap's going to have to go at some point because I'm offended by lavender. Hate to tell you this, but it's got to go because I'm offended.
She was probably one of the best-looking strippers at that club.
Okay. We're talking about that lavender, and she was gorgeous.
Yes.
But lavender laundry soap, got to go. Sorry, I'm offended by it. Number 4, pencils. They got to go.
They give me wood.
Doesn't matter. They got to go. I'm offended. As much as
they give me wood and lead.
As much as... Swig a beer to you, my friend.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Adam says, I think he likes that word. No, Adam, I hate that word.
See?
Adam doesn't know shit from shit. He's a Jimmy Johnson fan, for fuck's sake. Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's partially retarded.
You're a cracker.
He's Canadian.
Ooh, you said the R word.
You can't take that. Yes, I did.
Oh,
do you want to run the trigger warning again?
Hold on. He's not a cracker. He's a cracker, eh?
Cracker, eh? Thank you, Adam. Thank you for chiming in. I love you, bro. Thank you for being a part of this. Number 3, eventually...
Can I get some maple syrup with that cracker, eh?
It's not Aunt Jemima, motherfucker. Much like when Jim was here. Number 3, you know what they're going to try to take from us next? Beer. Beer causes accidents, and people will drive under the influence, and eventually we're going to be all
so
drinking.
So was fucking getting roadhead, but
I think they tried that already.
Yeah, they did. And how did that work?
Prohibition.
How'd that work?
It wasn't too bad.
We had speakeasies.
Cops killed a lot more people than they do now.
Yeah, for liquor.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Number 2, you know what they're going to try to take from us next? Free thought. You can't think the way you want to because we think it's offensive. Eddie, you can't think the way you want to because we think it's offensive.
They already took away free thought when they started tearing down these fucking statues.
Bingo. The number 1 thing, the number 1 top 10 thing millennials, crybabies, and other numbnuts will try to take from us because it offends them is breathing.
Yeah,
you breathe through your mouth. I can't take that.
They're going to do it too.
We're becoming a Nazi society because of these millennial numbnut
We're not
fucks.
becoming a Nazi society. Look,
if we let them win.
Let me tell you this whole Nazi thing. It's funny as shit. And me and Ed talked about this on the way up to the deck yesterday.
Do you
drink Great time, by the way.
Dude, there is...
Oh, do you drink milk?
I see a shit ton of my friends doing this whole anti-Nazi campaign.
Yep.
They got...
Not understanding what Nazism is.
Right, they got Captain America punching fucking Adolf Hitler as their fucking cover page.
Yep.
They got anti-Nazi fucking symbols going through. Listen, y'all are stupid, okay?
Amen.
I'm serious. There's like 10,000 people that are fucking members of the KKK now. Honestly, let's be real.
Go back to the 70s. You had 300,000.
300,000 people that would gladly knock on your fucking door and put a burning fucking cross in your front yard and make you leave the fucking state because you didn't have their back. There are 10,000 KKK members. Fucking Duke just sits on his ass and does nothing, dude. Nothing.
He's tried to run for office.
He's tried.
He loses every fucking time.
You know why he loses?
They are useless.
Exactly.
And the only thing you fucking idiots are doing right now is giving them acknowledgement and power and fucking free advertisement. They love you assholes right now for this.
You don't understand.
That's what I was waiting for.
Trump, fuck Trump.
But Trump!
You guys tried to
America!
Look, you tried to land the fucking Russian thing on him. Where the fuck is the Russia shit now?
Nowhere.
No, it's gone. It's magically fucking gone. Hallelujah. Now you're trying to throw racism on Trump. Look, I'm not a Trump supporter, but let the guy do his fucking job. And to throw racism at somebody that doesn't fucking deserve the title, you're fucking wrong, and you're fucking racist, and you need to look at your fucking life before you start realizing what the fuck is wrong with this country. It's you. Look in the mirror. Look in the fucking mirror.
Here's the thing. I brought it up on, again, I'm going to bring Dan Williamson up. He was a former guest on the show. I said, are you piggybacking a hot button topic? Did this matter to you 10 years ago? Did anybody care about Robert E. Lee? Did anybody care about this one or that one? They're pulling all these statues down. Did you care 10 years ago? His response was, and I'll give him credit, well, don't we grow? Don't we learn? Don't we do this? Well, didn't you know Robert E. Lee was who he was 10 years ago? Or are we jumping on a hot button topic?
And can we just say that Robert E. Lee, we're talking Civil War times. We're talking, a century at this fucking point. Can we not compare a century to where we at today? All right, let's go back a century. We don't have these fucking things.
No, we don't.
We don't have this fucking shit.
You also don't have a voice a century ago.
No, you don't. You don't. You're absolutely fucking right.
But everybody...
And hey, guess what? If you're black in color, you don't got shit, dude. You ain't got the opportunities that you have now. So I want you all to shut the fuck up and realize that this is way beyond your fucking comprehension of your feeble minds right now.
You're kicking outside your coverage. You're kicking outside your coverage.
We brought racism so far ahead. You think Martin Luther King did what he did to just sit and fucking turn in his goddamn grave now, nonstop? People, we are way the fuck up here, and you dumb sons of bitches knocked us way the fuck back.
But wait, Mike. Martin Luther King was not a fan of gay marriage. Should we take down statues of Martin Luther King, even though he brought
Absolutely.
the African American? I hate that. I hate that term because not every black person is from Africa. We've gone over that story 100 times on this show.
You should see some of my fucking Portuguese fucking family, dude. They're fucking black as night. And they're Portuguese,
do we tear down? Do we cancel Martin Luther King Day? Do we take down MLK Boulevard? Do we take down the statues?
We stop fucking with our past. That's what we start doing. We stop fucking with our history.
Do your fucking research, you dirty, unwashed sons of bitches.
The Nazis aren't here, people. Okay?
But if we continue on this point, we're becoming a socialist society.
It's cosplay.
Oh, wait. Go on your point. I want to hear this. Mike's going off camera to get reacclimated.
The Nazis?
Yeah.
It's cosplay. Like, the Nazis had an actual army.
Nazis are gone.
Wow, he just got all up in the camera.
The neo-Nazis
This is why you need to watch.
Basically a bunch of angry white men playing cosplay. Like,
yeah.
You know, and they have no influence.
When you consider, and again, somebody asked,
the cops deal with them.
Somebody asked, is it actually 10,000 nationally, which I think is a solid number.
I think
no, it's like
Southern
it was like
Poverty Law Center said there were 8,000.
Yeah, it was like 8.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I was giving them. That's 2,000. Right,
That's spread out.
And then they say, well, sympathizers. Sympathizers ain't shit. Sympathizers just go.
Don't get me started
Feel
on
for you, dude.
sympathizers.
When it comes to action, them sympathizers ain't there for you. They ain't marching for you. They ain't sending money for you. The Loki and Jabroni show has 10,000 sympathizers, but not a single one of them is going to donate a fucking dime to this show because they're sympathizers.
Ah.
You see what I'm saying? They're not activists. There's a difference. A sympathizer will sit back and say, we agree with what you have to say. However, when you need us to be there,
we're there.
It doesn't really work for our schedule.
Everybody wants to look
at activists.
Go ahead.
An activist will say, we're there for you. What time do you need us there?
Yep.
Sympathizer doesn't do that.
The Patriot Squad, whenever a soldier dies and the Westboro Baptist Church, thank you. You notice how we said that in tandem. The Westboro Baptist Church, we're coming 300 strong and you can't stop us.
299, one of them left.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. One of them was like, fuck this, I ain't get my ass kicked.
And what do you see? When a friend of mine lost his life over in Afghanistan, Frank Adamski, I'll never forget this. I came over to the top of the hill in Plainfield, Connecticut, and heading for his funeral, and I just saw American flags and motorcyclists and the Patriot Squad lining the streets, and they were ready for battle. Westboro Baptist Church, you want to come? We're gonna meet you, and we're gonna meet you for the sake that this guy fought and died for your right to be a racist, bullshit asshole, and we're gonna defend Frank as he's in his coffin, as his loved ones mourn his loss, so that you can come out and have your say. But we're gonna stop you, and we're gonna say, hey, you need to respect the loss of life.
I agree with that. And in closing, if you add to racism, you're a piece of shit.
Pretty much.
If you want to continue the racism,
we all joke.
You're a piece of shit.
We all joke. Earlier today, Angela and I...
yeah, absolutely. I like to play kick the can all the time. Mexicans, Puerto Ricans.
Angela showed me a video not long ago. It was a spoof video where a guy was like,
I love you, Puerto Ricans.
I really miss mine. I can't say the word again or Adam's going to call me out. And it was a great spoof video. And he says, if you're white, you can say the W word. I really miss my wigger. And it's a funny fucking video. But this guy took it tongue in cheek. He did what he had to do. He put the point across. But if you're going to continue to sit back and go, Robert E. Lee is a racist, this one's a racist, when do we take
Robert
George
E. Lee
Washington?
Is dead. All right? Ralph fucking Yockey is dead. Walt Disney is dead.
George Washington
is dead. These motherfuckers are dead. They ain't hating nobody anymore.
You're taking
maybe the worms that are eating their faces off right now, but that's it, dude. Come on. Let's be honest.
You're taking one piece of their puzzle. One piece. Let's say you have a 500-piece puzzle. Right? It's sitting in front of you. You're taking one piece, slavery. Or you're taking one piece, like adultery. You're taking one piece out of a 500-piece puzzle and going, this has to come down because they were adulterers or they were slave owners or this. You're forgetting all the good they did for their community, their country, their area, etc., so forth. Stop the bullshit.
Stop taking down our fucking national monuments. That's all I'm saying. Shut the fuck up. Let our past stay.
Everyone.
Learn from your history.
Great comment before we close out. Great comment. Everyone during that time period from, say, 1776 to even 1950. You want to talk about a really grand stretch of time? Everybody during that time was racist. We had white and black bathrooms.
Rosa
Parks.
I pull my grandfather. I pull my grandfather from the ground.
Those are Jim Crow laws.
Look,
those are actual laws.
I pull my grandfather from the ground and I put him in your seat right now. I let him breathe enough life into him to interview him, and he will embarrass me. He will embarrass me with his thoughts, and that was just the way that he was raised, and that was his beliefs. That's what I said. We have moved so far from when my grandfather was a child that to get knocked back the way that we are getting knocked back right now is an insult to everybody that made that shit go forward.
And you're taking away from history by saying because of that one piece of the puzzle that this statue or this monument or this has to come down. Educate yourselves.
Yeah, we got so much more to fucking hate people than each other. Let's get real. Make sure you like us on fucking the Loki and Jabroni Facebook page. Please go to www.lokiandjabroni.com. Go see our fine affiliate links. Make sure if you guys have not had a chance, go and like Connor Promotions on Facebook because they are bringing you these fucking great names. Make sure if you have nothing else going on, you better be at Pistol Pete's on Saturday, this Saturday, from 8 until 10, because I'll tell you what, we're going to have Al Snow, we're going to have Marty Jannetty, we're going to have the fight of the century, they're going to have drink specials, we're going to have shots out there, Loki and Jabroni is going to be live streaming. You want to be there for that? Maybe Eric Mitchell will be there with his Intercontinental and his freaking American, or his U.S. title once again.
I'm offended by the U.S. title, and I want it removed.
Shut up. I
sir.
love that fucking title.
I don't know. Fuck the Confederacy.
Make sure you guys go to the Patreon.
Losers don't
site.
get participation
there is
trophies.
3 weeks until we do the Kill Bill MST3K Patreon to invite donor food festivities right here at the Valhalla Entertainment Studios. You do not want to miss this. We are going to have fantastic cheese and meat platter. We are going to have tacos with some fantastic cheese up in that. We're going to have Kill Bill, and we are going to have Apple Crown.
And sometime in the next 2 weeks is our NFL preview, which everybody loves.
We always do that.
Fuck the Patriots.
We love the NFL preview. It's been now this is our third year in a row doing this. It's good times. I'm excited. Looking forward to it.
Always.
Guys, make sure, like I said, you're there. Pistol Pete's 26th, which is this Saturday. We'll see you guys there live. You can come sit and hang out with us and grab some bucket of Gimmick shit.
Oh, we got a lot of stuff.